walks into the end zone. Just a tremendous answer from the Tide in hostile environment after Tennessee just took the lead.
Tennessee went 75 yards in 5 plays to take the lead. Alabama goes the lead most of the time, but they can do it. Right there, though. That was Jalen Milroe making a couple of great throws. The protection being rock solid, and then paying it off with the run game at the end. That was just about his call.
Great throws, the protection being rock solid, and then paying it off with the run game at the end. That was just about as calm and as cool as things can possibly be. When it felt
F, dude. Come on now. What?
Now shaping up
Bruh.
another third Saturday in October classic. 107 meeting all time.
Why is my shit like that?
Like another third Saturday in October classic.
Just why, dude?
107th meeting all
Jesus
time.
Christ, make it make sense.
Was the U.S. Grand Prix. Maltese kickoff is short. Their catch made by Cameron Seldon. Right here on ABC and the ESPN app. Dailies coverage begins at 1:30. Next up on the F1 schedule is the U.S. Grand Prix. And the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Stadium there. Right here on ABC and the ESPN app. T-Race coverage begins at 1:30. I was watching Game Day from Austin this morning. They pointed out that the race is only about 12
Formula
miles
One's
away
in Austin,
from the
Texas this week,
stadium
boys
there.
and girls.
knowing
Let's
Austin traffic, it's
go.
about 2 hours in the car.
I wish I could be there.
Get there very quickly. Broom McCoy. Chased out by
If you lived here, we both could have win.
Oh, I know.
Jalen and Blackway. They got 8 on first down. When he's missed high. Over and over again, deep. I love the play call by Heupel, too. Third, second and short, you get a nice game on first down, and you just missed the seam. That's one. Here's Brew McCoy, who just had his 6th catch of the day for 80 yards on the previous play. When he's missed high. Over and over again, deep. Man, I love the play call by Heupel, too. Third, second and short, you get a nice down. With a 3-yard gain. Being a game day, I heard your former coach Nick Saban on game day this morning say when he coached Alabama, the Tennessee game was their biggest rivalry game. Third down and 2, a big play here.
Oh,
Deshaun
wow.
Bishop gets the first down. That surprised me. He said that never had to get the players up for Tennessee. That wasn't always the case for Auburn. Well, Tennessee is one that, I mean, 3-yard gains. Speaking of game day, I heard your former coach do. I mean, especially those that live in North Alabama, South Tennessee. Just a massive rivalry, and one that's with such a storied history. And it's a treat, it's a privilege to have a chance to play them 5 times. It really is. Second and 10, I did also with the remote watch you on SEC Nation this morning. It was Nico Iamaleava. Close to another first down. And you said on that show you think both of these teams are capable of winning a national championship. You still think that based on what you've seen today? I think they can. It's just about where do they go from here? Based on where they're at, how they're playing today, it's unlikely. But with the 12-team playoff, it might very well turn into the team that's playing best at the right time. So I think you obviously got to take care of this in the regular season to get there, but it might be the teams that are peaking in December and January that ultimately pull off. And these guys are young. They can do it. They converted on 3rd and 2 a moment ago. They converted on 3rd and 1.
Come on, you bastard.
He's to the Alabama 45-yard line. 9 yards on the run from the redshirt freshman right here in Knoxville. The pace picking up on offense. Low throw, diving catch.
quarterback just can't miss.
3rd down and 2, a big play here. First of the day and Deshaun Bishop gets the first down. Within 20 penalty success already. Speaking of game day, I heard your former coach 13 against Alabama.
And they're touching. Offense 4. Players coming up on the line of scrimmage by teammate. Touch the quarterback underneath it. 5 yards from previous spot and includes a loss of game.
This is the same fucking thing you guys just showed me.
You can see Miles
I'm not
Pencil.
gonna start.
He's covering up. both guys on the line of scrimmage, which makes the slot receiver
Quarterback just can't miss.
ineligible.
Third
That's a
down and
good
2, a
job by
big
these
play
officials
here.
Sorting that out. The tempo the Tennessee's playing in that one.
Deshaun Bishop gets the first
Pretty easy
down
to miss. The name Miles Kitson
with a
was
3-yard
Alabama
gain.
fans.
Speaking of game day, I heard your former coach.
For the last 2
Oh my
years.
god.
Because they both lined up on the line.
Still remains very close to a number of people in the Alabama program.
Still remains very close to a number of people in the Alabama program. Iamaliava given time, short throw. They get the penalty yardage back to the 45. Not a completion, a hold, and stays the tight end.
3rd and long, and really might have 2 downs to get it here. If you are Josh Heupel and you're thinking aggressively, you get 6 or 7 here, you might think about going for a 4th down. So not against a quick throw, against this pressure look from Alabama.
Damn.
Option look. Big play for Bishop. And a flag thrown at the end of it. It's a first down, at least for the moment. Domani Jackson tripped him up. 18-yard run. It looked like there might have been a hold on the perimeter from one of the wide
Come
receivers.
on, hold on, Tennessee.
For Tennessee, Chris Brazel.
Holding offense in the 17.
That's a killer because it was not a factor in the play. They already had the first down.
An hour. You want to fix your camera?
What you talking about?
For Chris Brazel, but like to think that as soon as that
And this
defender
is just
tries
really
to
difficult.
unload, he would let go. They do pick up 5 yards because it was from the spot of the foul. From 3rd and 10 to 3rd and
It was not a factor in the play. They already had the first down.
LT Overton
stream
with
these,
the
bro.
penetration. And a 1-yard loss.
Well, are you ahead of this or behind it? Can you hear this?
And this
Yeah, I
is
can
just
hear it.
really difficult.
You want me to turn it down?
Outside.
Am I in front of you or behind you?
Front. It's all good. It's all good. This shit just
Okay, I'm
keeps
on
skipping.
ESPN.
Play, they
Now
already
you
had
get
the
it.
first down.
And this is
Oh
just
yeah,
really
of
difficult.
course. Yeah, this shit just keep on.
Outside right here.
And keep your eyes in the backfield.
Jesus Christ.
And they
Maybe
just
it is a factor. He might have been able to make the tackle.
definitely. And I mean, really.
Okay.
Here's the punter. He's back deep at his 10-yard line.
Let's see if we can do this today.
It took too long.
We're gonna do a multi-stream.
And they
Maybe it
just
is a factor. He might have been able to make the tackle.
definitely. And I mean, you really have to hold that rock forever. That's a really tough spot for Chris Brazel. But like to think that as soon as that defender tries to unload, you would let go.
They did pick up 5.
All right, chat. There you go. We got 3 games rolling right now.
From 3rd and 10 to 3rd and 5.
You know what? We'll take a 4th one and go with California Golden Bears for our 4th game. Here we go, chat. Got everything. We got 4 games streaming right now.
Justin Jefferson
Take your pick.
involved as well. So now Justin Ross, redshirt sophomore,
Like that?
over in Australia.
And he does not mind calling Shiloh out after all the missed tackles in the brutal game a week ago. And his son responded, no question about it, right? You'd say, big time. The whole team has only had 5 missed tackles.
Football team after 23 all last week against Kansas State. Loads of time. By Demetrius Fringe.
So did Shadeur, by the way.
Maybe his last play.
Well, you're up 24, 7 minutes to go. The last thing you want to see is that engine that kind of drives this machine gets absolutely sandwiched in.
Touchdown, yeah. And if you didn't bundle your home and auto insurance, well, all of this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem.
Are wearing out the nearest officials to them.
Offense, 5-yard penalty. Minus 4th down.
Josh Heupel's been in the ear of the line judge Chuck Rice as that was being adjudicated.
Oh, we get the ear to mow this bitch?
Just ran on a whole new set of bodies getting their punt return unit on as opposed
Let's
to their
fucking go.
23 penalties combined. end over end. And it takes a great pass.
Marcus Harris and Teddy Buchanan with the big tackle that may have saved this game. We'll see. The last punt for Newcastle, 34 yards. Brady and Matthews.
Never spoken, but you've told us many things.
And punt fielded by Matthews.
You told us you loved
head to the outside and taken down at the 34-yard line.
Remember how you forget to charge your phone?
A 35-yard punt,
That
2-yard return.
We got you.
Our camera's not on your stream?
Yes, didn't begin in a studio. It began
Oh,
with
you
you.
just joined back up. Hold on, I got you.
John Brown playing that little linebacker position for this NC State Wolfpack. I'm really surprised, George, to see him on the phone.
There you go, you're in the corner.
Especially with this situation.
Hi. Hi.
Let's go, okay.
Like it? Like it? We got 4 of them hoes on here.
Mendoza idolizes Tom Brady. Jared Goff, the 2 Cal quarterbacks. Here's his chance to do what those guys do every week. Mendoza. Pressure coming.
The new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell.
What up, Slim Cake?
Last 3 series for Cal.
You guys watching the games?
Yeah, we're streaming. We co-streaming right now, streaming the game.
Great job by Beck getting the sack.
Second and 17.
So I got 4 games on right now on my stream. If you don't want to watch any of them.
Almost as much as you hate parallel parking.
Stream too as well.
Remember how
Yeah,
you
Max
forget to charge your
Stream
phone? All good.
After a
That
12-yard
heavy right foot of
gain.
yours, we got you.
Yeah, Cal.
The Lexus ES didn't begin in a studio. It began with you.
Ooh, we got Arkansas LSU coming up. Let's go. Woo, Pig Suey. Because I'm from Arkansas, guys. That's all.
The clock does not stop. You did not get it first down.
But you already know it's the roll, tie roll.
Oh.
Because he went out of bounds.
Go Dogs, I know what it is right here. You see
Sorry,
it.
their partner.
Clock is stopped at 43 seconds. They went to get out of bounds.
Okay, great job with Mendoza.
Okay, I'd have to say it's Alabama, Arkansas, and Ohio State.
And this is what
The
he
new
talks about, right?
$7 Lux Cravings
I just
box
can't
from
settle
Taco
on
Bell.
one team, so those are my 3 ones.
Doritos Locos Tacos and the chicken chalupa.
I liked Florida State when they had Jameis Winston,
Is the price.
but they
The
suck
new
so
$7
much.
Lux Cravings
right now.
box only
So bad.
at Taco Bell.
So bad.
You won't believe your ears.
We're celebrating Disney on
Epic.
Dancing with the
See
Stars.
his teammates taking a knee.
Fantastic. Well done.
Let's take a look
Truly
here.
the magic
Is that
of
Colorado
Disney.
game over?
See what happened.
To the left of your screen.
I shouldn't have it on here,
They
huh?
tried to do that onside kick. Did you see that?
He's trying to get back there. And then, just runs in. To the
Oh no, they're
behind of
still
his
on.
line mate, Morrow.
Yeah. Scary moment.
That head gets jolted back. You never like to see that.
Well, we got the
Hey, can you
Michigan.
go back? Can you
What?
go back to that thing and share your screen with me?
Been
First
rock
and
solid.
10, tied after the
Really
good
good
punt.
footwork.
Marked
Does a
at the
great job
4-yard
with his
line.
hands. One of the better
Haynes
pass
across
protectors
the 5,
up
and that's
front
it.
for Cal.
Well, I'm a believer
And Fernando
in this
That one?
Tennessee defense. They came into today 4th in the country in
Looks like-
scoring deep.
Okay, yeah, is that what it
His
does?
teammates are standing out.
Is that what it is? It shows the stream.
Texas Army and Ole Miss, the
Get a
only
good
3
look
teams
at
better, and they're legit.
TJ at the
really
moment.
good, and they are deep too. This is Alabama's 70.
And they look like he running so slow, man.
And yet the pursuit is relentless for Tim Bates.
Whatever, Slim, leave.
There's CJ Bailey.
This young man keeps on getting better and better each week.
Alabama with the ball in a
I know
3-point
throughout
lead.
the course of
Miller
this game,
dives forward to the 8-yard line.
NC State's offense
Jackson Moy,
did
the
not
stick
Yeah, I gotta turn
figure
all these
tackle.
games down.
It wasn't because of
And
this young
another
man.
big third
He's
down in
going
the
to
game.
be
Filled with them.
special.
This is a
He
massive one for
continues
Tennessee.
to
Coach
dial
willing to go to
in
side.
each and every week and make good decisions for his side of the ball.
All right, there we go. That's a little bit bearable.
This big is one to play. I can't hear none of them.
Practice the best play in football. Neil.
Oh, you can't hear none of them?
I had to mute. I was hearing the sound through your stream, but then I kept hearing you echo and then myself echo. And I'm watching everything late because I'm watching it through your Twitch.
Sundays are development days. Well, Saturday in the fourth quarter has been
So get it big so I can see it.
trying and practicing the best play in football. Neil.
Come on, chat. Everybody join up in this thing. I know you guys trying to watch some college football. Hit them request buttons for the games that are on right now. We got 4 screens. We can't take the left screen off because the game coming up right now. Or Arkansas and LSU, but you got 2 other screens. Wherever you guys want.
or Colorado.
Well, Colorado,
basically, we're changing California.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, it's almost done. That's what I'm saying. We got Arkansas,
California, NC State. Okay, that one's a nail biter. You should keep that one on right now. It's 32 seconds left.
Yeah, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, you're right. So Colorado, you got to go. Good win, boys. Chat, let us know what's going on.
We'll run Colorado out. But
yeah,
this is another game on right now. We're about to be on. But
this is gonna be hard for me because you're gonna see stuff a little before me.
You're what? Oh.
I'm gonna have to put it on too.
Yeah, have the game on your phone but mute it.
Yeah,
just do that. Honestly, yeah.
You just gotta hold your breath. Nah, just wait. Let me cheer first.
I was thinking of something. I was like, wait, no, it's just stupid. No, never mind.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'll put it on. Damn, I had to get my own snacks before I took the kids to the park. Man, damn.
I don't know. I gotta get up now.
Shit.
Cal fans and NC State fans giving him a round of applause as he was able to get on the cart.
Okay, Colorado looking good.
Has to be.
Yeah. Who they playing?
They played Arizona. They're 4-2 still, but I mean, after the 2 games they lost, they've been doing good.
Yeah, I can't.
All right.
Georgia can't end up with 2 losses. I haven't seen Georgia have 2 regular season losses.
At least it was by Alabama.
And whatever. They gotta win today. They have to.
only got 1 loss in the league. It was last week.
All right, this is the battle of the boot. Battle of the boot. Arkansas and LSU.
Arkansas and LSU, the battle of the boot.
I believe so.
It's a rivalry game.
Yeah, because both the states look like a boot.
Arkansas look like a boot.
Oh no, I lied. Is it Isn't this the battle of the? Is it, man? Hold on, guys.
Hey, guys, look it up. Let's see.
I am.
Look the same as it did at the beginning of the year, and neither does the Oklahoma State game. There is a path there to go unbeaten.
Yeah, Arkansas LSU rivalry, battle of the boot.
In the Big 12 after the K-State
Yep.
loss.
And these teams in a row. What he is kind of said about figuring out a way to get it done. Conference today, taking all 3 phases today.
All right.
LSU current win streak 2. LSU leads 17-9. That's like a battle.
And Kansas State game.
Oh, they got them young niggas on here. Number 2 is the one that beat.
Hey, but look at the largest victory though. 51-0. Arkansas.
I believed in my guys, and I knew we could pull it off. You know, we've been falling short a couple weeks. We've been on the losing streak, but I already knew this was.
We've been on a losing streak.
All we said to each other, it was win the 4th quarter, and that's what we did.
He said a losing streak.
What's going through your mind with those emotions?
Yeah, before that, I was thinking, let's go 2 minutes and go win the game. He missed the field goal, and everybody was happy now.
All right, chat, bear with us. We gotta take some of these games off now. All right.
Now, biggest celebrity here. We see them at the Colorado.
Fake one way, throw the other, and it's too far out in front of his receiver, but there are flags down. Intended for
Oh yeah, Jackson State's playing Florida A&M. We got Georgia Yellow Jackets and Notre Dame. That's gonna be a good one. Let's get that one on here.
Holding, offense, defense, number 10. 10-yard penalty, previous spot, automatic first down.
Well, Ken Williamson's allowed to be off target once when he's had to call this many penalties. 14 for an even 100 yards now against Alabama. They're at the 39-yard line. Max Gilbert is a freshman, redshirt.
That changed the whole stream? Oh, shit. Whoops. My bad. Let me get back to it. Okay.
The Caden Durham, that's just an extension of the run game. It's almost 100% completion percentage. Pass, but it's short and it lets the running back get out of space.
Anderson in motion for even 100 yards now against Alabama. The 39-yard line. Sampson again. Max Gilbert is a freshman, redshirt. First down, Tennessee. With that carry, they're up to 2:08 now for the game. Long time there for Sampson.
Intended for C.J. Daniels.
The way they hurry up and spread you out, I think the percent. Of Josh Heupel's team's been their passing team, but this is a head coach 6 years in a row. His teams have rushed for 2,000 yards or more every season.
Short passing game, and to do that, Roddy, you need protection. He's gotten a lot of it all season long from that line.
He has probably the best tackle tandem in the entire country with Will Campbell, the left tackle.
Sellout crowd here, 101,915. One of the great venues
to the right tackle, number
50.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. You like college football?
They spread you out sideline to sideline, really to run the ball.
They shifted him to receiver this week.
Sampson again.
Nussmeier in the end zone.
They're going nowhere, says Tim Keenan.
For the aforementioned
Orange out from the fans, and they delivered 101,915. One of the great venues in all of college football. The sixth largest stadium.
He didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. That was a bobble.
Jesus Christ. You got Bama on 2 screens.
I think I don't know what's going on.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
I see that now.
Ah!
No, that's supposed to be the Texas and Georgia up there to the right. But clearly, yeah, they don't play for a while, so we'll just do this.
Transfer from
Nussmeier hands it off, and it's going to be Durham all the way down to about the 1.5, tackled by Jaden Johnson. Nussmeier, touchdown Taylor! And there's a flag down low in the end zone. Mason Taylor with the touchdown catch, but will it stand?
What makes me think it's a catch, too, is the official, the back judge on the back line. He has that view of it.
That's against Kyron.
I guess that is a catch.
So the touchdown comes off the board.
I think it's going to stand.
So after review, the William Field stands. Touchdown.
The key here is where does Mason Taylor catch the football? Obviously, Kyron Lacy is contacting him. The ball is snapped from the 2 or the 3. Mason Taylor catches that at the 1. He catches it at the line of scrimmage or behind, then it's not offensive pass interference. But because
3 and out against Alabama's offense deep in their own end, they get great field position as a result.
Next week before Kentucky's, let's beat the first quarter like it's the third quarter.
Great explanation on that.
Tale of 2 different teams, first half to second, week after week.
From the 17.
Razzle the catch. Nico Iamaleava, his first touchdown throw of the day. Back and forth they go. The third lead change of this one on the 3rd Saturday in October. Balls by 4.
Cool. Both games just fucking keep playing on through.
Consecutive penalties against the Tigers. And moving back even further. All 22.
This crowd's gotten back Mason Taylor with a little flinch on the edge.
Chat, you guys see my cat right here? A little kitty cat just there laying down, just sleeping.
Well, I love it.
She just also peaceful and shit.
Hit the pylon, but no call. Touchdown! What a run by Durham! A last gasp lunge for the pylon by Caden Durham, who's gotten healthy over the last several weeks, and it really showed here.
It's a really nice job of making Jaden Johnson, the safety, miss in the open field. And did he get in? Well, did not look like he stepped out.
He lunged for that pylon and hit it with the football. You do that.
What does he say? Sports feed 24? I said football, not football. The fuck?
Joy of movement.
Possessions. They've missed 2 field goals today, both long ones.
Get access to over
Josh
1,300 airport
the
lounges
kickoff
where
will
you
go
just
for a
check in
touchback
and
coming
chill
up
out. Open
next.
up a world of
The
possibilities.
touchback
with
to
Capital
follow,
One.
even though it's number 1
What's in your
Texas. Quinn Ewers against Georgia. The Horns and the Bulldogs.
Businesses work best when
What do
they
you like
put
of that
people
one?
first.
You know what's everything says
Dedicated
Texas.
Cintas service
Everything.
reps help
Which
make
makes you
sure
think
your team
Georgia's gonna
has the
pull off
essential products they
A
need
ridiculous performance
Where
tonight. I think
and when
Georgia
they
goes in
need
there and steals one, shockingly.
to help keep them looking great,
Come on, Bama, let's go.
feeling
Can
confident,
Alabama respond again?
and ready to be their best.
Not much on first down.
And get ready for the
Justice
work.
Haynes, the ball carrier, and a 1-yard gain. Omari Thomas there for the Tennessee defense. Alabama lines up quickly. Tennessee still milling around.
So she doesn't have to overpay.
5.5 minutes to go. Milroe.
God damn.
And Ryan Williams wide
That's your
open.
second over fucking thrown, dude. What are you doing?
Just a big miss there by Milroe. I mean, Williams is open over the middle.
Fucking refs in the way too, bro.
He's got dropped that in there, and the left
That's wild.
Michigan's getting smashed.
Yeah, by Maryland.
Yeah. How's Michigan got 3 losses and still? Make that make sense, huh?
Oh, that's a false start. No. Offsides, no.
James Pierce got
Michigan Tigers leading 7-0 on homecoming weekend here in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Oh, so
certainly thought the Volunteers were offside. It didn't look like he got a slight head start.
it's the helmets. Those helmets make them win.
Just barely
closeness you got to Louisiana Tech in late November.
Well, we get a first look at Jalen Green here, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
James Burns
Remember,
punt,
he was
looks
injured
at the
ago.
ball, and it goes
In
down
that
to the
upset
30.
win against top 10 ranked Tennessee. There's a look at his numbers in that upset win. He completed 70% of his passes, but missed the last series of the game.
48-yard punt. Now it's Tennessee with the ball in the lead with 4:39 to go. Alabama in possession of all 3 of its tackles. This has turned into, I'm sure it's a classic with a game with this many penalties and turnovers and mistakes. But for excitement value, pretty hard to beat.
It is, and this rivalry just never fails. It always delivers. I just love this game so much. But right now, Alabama's on their heels. Tennessee's run game in the
That's
second
crazy.
half. Dylan Sampson and this offensive line have really gotten going. Nearly 100 yards in the second half alone. So Bama's got to stop the run here to give their offense another chance.
Dylan Sampson has taken charge here in the second half. Tackled after a 1-yard run by Jahan Campbell.
Out to the 45-yard line. They move the chains.
With this much time left, opting not to start using timeouts.
We showed that 70% completion percentage last week or a couple weeks ago against Tennessee. A lot of that's because of clean pocket creates
to run it between the tackles.
and
That's
the
where
ability for
Dylan
Taylor
Sampson
Green to
makes
stand
most of his
upright and
hay.
deliver the football with the proper
counteraction,
arm
but I
angle
want
that
to
they've
hit
been
it
coaching and
downhill.
keeping that
So his
elbow
speed
up,
and power
delivering
can be emphasized.
accurately.
You can maybe
He
run
did that
through
there.
some fatigued defenders.
Armstrong with a big week.
Up to 129 yards rushing for Sampson.
2 yards rushing.
He had 35
On
at
the
the
jet
half.
sweep. This is Anthony. And Anthony going
He
to be
also had
stopped
6
up for a
carries
gain
at
of
half. He now has 23 for the game.
Come on, boys. One more down.
Sage Ryan making the tackle.
Again,
One of the
Kalen
stories
DeBoer is going to let the clock
Arkansas
roll.
has the ball is how do they keep those ends
Decision here
out of
too.
the backfield?
running the
Josh
football.
Heupel. Do
That's
you
what
opt
Bobby
to give it
Petrino
to
told
your
us.
quarterback?
You've got to be able to run the football, run
Hasn't
it at
made a
guys
ton of
like
starts
Brady
since
Jones,
his
who's
career
been
start.
phenomenal
Throw
this
it in the
season.
critical third and
Savion
long,
Jones,
or
who
you
you see
can
right
hand it
there.
off again and trust your
Ability
offensive
to
line
run
and
the
run game
football
and your
slows those guys
defense
down.
here on a pivotal third down.
On 2nd and 6, Green. Looked pretty mobile there.
Good pass.
6 out of 12.
Good pass. Good yak. Good tackle. Let's go.
He was working against Ashton Stance.
By
And
Bray
picked up
Hubbard,
20.
stop a 3 and out forced by Kane.
They like to move Taylor Green out of the pocket a lot, and he does.
Big time. I mean, this defense has taken a lot of
Looks
heat
just
in the last
fine
few
on that
weeks.
rollout.
Use any of your time.
Yeah, y'all better kick it. Bama got to come back and score a touchdown. Come on, Milrow. Number 3 QB draft prospect of the 2025 draft. Come on now.
1st and 10 from
Here's
the 30.
Jackson
They're going to keep it
Ross.
on the ground. You gain it 2 yards by
His 4th punt. They let the play clock go all the way down.
Rick Penn.
There's a flag down at the line.
That didn't look like the greatest kick.
Play for
Oh,
Arkansas
oh,
defensively.
oh, oh.
Left tackle Fernando Carmona never really came out of his stance.
That's coming on Alabama.
Important that it's
I like
4th
Bobby
down and
Petrino sort of
6.
taking the air out of the
Because
football,
if it's
running
against
the ball, and trying
Alabama,
to keep this LSU
for
offense on the
5 yards,
sideline.
it still wouldn't be a Tennessee
2nd and
first
8.
down.
Green into the end zone.
Oh!
It's
And it
against
might have been
Tennessee.
tipped by Sage Ryan. So it'll be 3rd down and 8.
Illegal formation.
Perhaps a missed opportunity here.
Oh, let's go.
Ryan gets a fingernail on this thing, maybe a pinky finger on it.
Why didn't he catch it? Did he lose the ball?
In the end zone. Just
Bro, I don't know.
Oh, he got-
far behind.
My bad. I gotta wait like, how long was that delay?
At the end of the run. At the end of this game, though,
It's okay. Don't do your thing. Do your
Like
thing.
5
Don't
seconds?
stop because of me.
I'll stop. I'll do a 5-second delay. When something happens, I'll be like,
Offsides. I'm trying to watch on the little screen, but it doesn't look like I can. It's not appealing. It's too small.
what screen is it?
Blake Baker, I think they missed one.
The one that shows it live, the one you shared with me on whatchamacallit. I'm seeing too much stuff. Like, it's a big screen, but I see everything else, which makes the screen even smaller. You know what I mean?
How about that?
That's like one of those.
Important for Jalen Milrow here, too, to acknowledge, hey, this pass rush is ferocious. But don't be afraid to use your legs. Your legs are a weapon in this scenario, especially when they're dropping deep in coverage. So don't be afraid to take off.
From 42 yards away, well within his range.
He missed.
Shipley is going to push that to the
Four-man rush.
Missed it.
Milroe retreating. Thompson off.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ooh.
Here, I'm gonna turn the Arkansas one off and go full screen for the Alabama one until it gets done.
It'll be third down and a little more than one. And a 2-minute timeout will happen before they snap it again. 2 minutes to go, all 3 timeouts. Alabama still has 61 yards to cover. Fighting the balls in this sellout crowd.
Hello? What's up? Just chilling. How's work? Oh, did you? Well, yeah, that's good. You said what? You said what? Like edibles? Oh. Yeah, gotcha.
What are you doing? Just make the screen bigger. Yeah, there you go.
Chill, Bill. I'm trying. Leave me alone. I was trying to do some other things.
How about he in the chat? Like, what the fuck you doing over there?
I was trying to like take the chat off, so it just whatever. It's big screen now.
All I gotta do is push the fucking 2 little lines. Like, what you doing? And you touching it again?
Yeah, leave me alone.
I'm good. There he is. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Jesus, I didn't even press the button that time. Come on, dude. I'm down to 1 screen, bro. Fuck with me now. There we go. Oh. You said the game starts at 6:30? Texas and Georgia?
It says 6:49 now. They're gonna wait till this Alabama game's over.
Oh, okay, I heard. Oh yeah, because this is the game that it's like the same, basically same channel it's playing on. So
yeah, they're gonna keep pushing it back
until the game gets over. Come on, man. This is the longest commercial break ever. It's Alt F4. Oh, fuck me.
That's crazy.
Excuse me. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hey, yo. Hey. Hey, now you gotta tell motherfuckers in the game. Hey, Alt F4 for instant hacks. my God.
Oh.
We know what Alt F4 does, guys. Kicks you out of the thing you're doing. Is the game on again?
It's frozen. It's not a commercial. Your stuff's frozen.
Yeah,
3
I
little
know.
dots are in the middle.
Yeah,
The game's on. I'm watching it.
I keep refreshing it.
I'm watching. I'm not trying to give no reactions.
I fucking hate this, dude. Fucking, oh my God. Really, Stream East? Maybe if I do this. Where is Georgia?
Second one for the top.
Texas and Georgia.
Second for the top.
Disrespectful. Disrespectful.
Not yet, no. They're not gonna show us till the game starts.
Oh, that's. I mean, I had both screens on. Oh, you're.
Dun 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 dun.
Someone said it stinks.
Dun dun dun.
Okay. Come on.
Kick it here.
There we
as
go.
opposed to going for it in a low percentage probability.
The moderator for Stream East fixed it.
Analytics say go for it on 15 or less, kick it 16 or more. This
No,
is
Alabama, what are you doing?
But as he said, Kalen made a couple of decisions earlier this year based on analytics, didn't like it, felt bad about it after the fact. They bring pressure. It's a screen. It was a floater to Justice Haynes.
This shit right here, boy.
Got out across the 31, but needed the 40. Will Brooks there. They got 13 on 4th and 22. But now they desperately need 3 straight stops.
They're gonna tear this field goal post down.
Force a field goal try or 4th down. Tennessee and hope they get the ball back one more time for a miraculous opportunity.
What are we doing on 4th and 22?
Just a critical error by the freshman Ryan Williams.
It was a penalty, bro. Your player got mad and punched the other player in the face.
Jesus
Christ. Outside and potentially pick it up. I mean, it's like Ryan Williams is going to.
And it was some more shit to that pushing him back too.
Oh, he was supposed to.
Whiffs on the block, which allows Tennessee
block.
to rally
What a
up
buster.
and make the play. That's just a critical mistake by the young freshman.
That young kid ain't ready to fight these motherfuckers, these big grown ass men. Nigga 17, them niggas grown ass men up there.
They still have a
He
chance.
can run away from him.
They
He
still
can
got a
run away
chance.
from him, but he ain't trying to fight with them.
Still with 2 remaining.
You know, blocking is fighting.
Defense is playing decent, so as long as they can get him a 3 now, they got time.
Yeah,
They got
they got
time.
44 left.
He's been your workhorse.
That's what you see, right?
16 second half carries, 100 yards in the second half. I think he absolutely has to touch it at least 2 more times on this drive.
Tale of 2 halves, as was the case when they rallied last week.
So they're gonna do fantasy for college football or what?
Each team with 1 loss, both 5-1.
I don't know. That'd be lit.
There's too many people. There's too many college players.
Yeah, that's why you only do the top 25 teams.
Toward the 12-team college football playoff.
Starting that season, Because what if your team gets knocked out the top 25?
Well,
would indicate Tennessee needs.
You just lose that player.
that sucks. Hey, it's a fucked up league. You better choose correctly.
They don't have a
Lose that player, boy.
That's the whole enjoyment of it. It's like 10 times like harder than just regular NFL. Like there's.
Then you got to pick a player for the new team that's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. Oklahoma is.
They stressed down here, man.
Sampson wrapped up. He got 2. And there will be a 3rd down and 4. Tim Keenan, the middle of that defense, led the way.
This will be an interesting play call from Josh Heupel here. 3rd down and 4. You're already in field goal range. You're not going to take any unnecessary risks.
That was a shitty mark.
Jesus Christ. Should pay $119 a year to get ESPN access.
So kick this field goal. Final timeout. I'll be quiet, my bad.
And they don't get there. Good job by the Alabama defense. Malachi Moore, the safety up there. Timeout. 4th and 2. What are you going to do, Josh? What would you do, Greg McElroy?
I'd kick the field goal. I know my kicker has already missed 2 already, but the defense has been playing really, really good. Put them on the field and let your star pass rushers see if they can take over the game. So I'd kick it, see if you can make it a 7-point game, and then let your defense try to win it for you on the field.
Analytics say go. That's it, 4th and 1 on the grab. It's a long one. It's almost 2. Max Gilbert has had the 2 misses today from 50 and 53. But for the year, he's 11 for 11 inside of 50.
Oh, this guy needs to miss this damn ball.
To make it a 7-point game. There'll be a 41-yard try.
You're going to know before it happens.
Then you forget sometimes how young these people are. So you see the headshots.
They made it. You didn't got to hide that face. I see your face.
Redshirt freshman from Memphis. Right down the middle. It's a 7-point game.
And he misses it. Nah, I'm lying. He made that shit. I can hold my shit.
Because had they gone for it and got
Don't make me tell you.
Like I said, they're not out. They just got to score a touchdown in the 2. But clearly they haven't been working that way, so who the fuck knows, man? Come on now.
On the first snap from the 2-minute timeout, had they just gone down in the field of play, I believe it was Jeremy Bernard, the game was over.
Right.
He scored. They led by 7. It gave South Carolina another chance. They went down and scored.
Yeah, and almost had a chance, too, after the onside kick recovery to have some mayhem. But these moments right here, I mean, these moments from Tennessee's pass rush standpoint, this is why you come to Tennessee, to see if you can end the game with a big sack. And then from an Alabama standpoint, this is why you go and play for the Crimson Tide, to have the chance down 7 in hostile territory to go and see if you can make a memory. Just a remarkable game and a huge opportunity for both sides.
Tuberville almost always a touchback. You know he doesn't want to give Kendrick Law a chance to return one. Law would love to have a chance to do it after his costly post-play penalty.
I got a chance, man.
It's a touchback.
Haley Milroe,
75 yards to go.
I like that dude. He nice. Not a fan of Bama, but I am a fan of that gentleman right there, man. I promise you, he good. And that young kid too. Oh, God.
when Milroe went to Ryan Williams for 75 yards in the game-winning touchdown.
Not fair.
Tennessee needs to be aware of where number 2 is the entire drive. And the big thing for the offense here, you got to get the drive started. A positive play on first down increases your odds of scoring exponentially.
Williams has been targeted.
He'll be 18 by the season over though.
Jalen Milroe fires, and it is intercepted. Will Brooks picked it off. Second interception thrown by Milroe, and that one will wrap it up for Tennessee. A huge play by Will Brooks, the Birmingham, Alabama native.
And Will Brooks' eyes are in the backfield the entire time. He sees it. He sees Jeremy Bernard crossing base, throws behind Bernard, and Brooks reels it in. It's a good pass rush as well. Just a big-time play by Brooks on the errant throw from Jalen Milroe.
His second interception of the year. The first one he took back 85.
I still like the kid.
Touchdown in their route.
You know what I mean?
North Carolina State.
I still like the kid.
So after the win against Georgia, when they were the talk of college football, rose up to number 1. A stunning loss to Vanderbilt, a very narrow and harrowing win at home against South Carolina, and now just their second loss in the last 18 meetings against Tennessee. They are lighting the cigars, as is the tradition in this rivalry.
Yeah.
And
Hey, them cigars look dope though, no?
Getting going.
All right,
Nico
ladies and
Iamaleava
gentlemen, what's that coming down the track?
And their defense all
It's the
game
meme
just
machine.
relentless pursuit
Ready?
of Jalen Milroe.
There's nothing finer
with work to do going forward.
than a drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan.
To go to 6-1.
Go Dogs.
They won't snap it again.
Go Dogs.
Huge win for Josh Heupel in his fourth
Go.
season here in Knoxville.
Dogs. Sick 'em. Ooh, 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 ooh,
Coming
ooh.
out onto the field. First time that Alabama has had more than one loss entering November since 2007, which was Nick Saban's first season as head coach of the Crimson Tide. Coming up next, we are just getting started, friends. Number 5, Georgia. Number 1, Texas. They have a tough act to follow. Final score, Tennessee 24 and Alabama 17. Now for Molly McGrath, Greg McElroy, our great crew, led by Scott Johnson and Phil Dean, Sean McDonough. So long from Knoxville. We'll send you to Austin after these messages.
Man. Driving.
More MNF means it's time to go full Harbaugh. First, we got Ravens Bucks. Then Bolts Cards
good
in the
game,
first
right?
Monday Night Football game exclusively on ESPN Plus.
Fucking
Who's got it
God.
better than me?
I just want to crash out right now. My cat's down here. I don't want to scare her.
But Will Rollins wants even higher taxes, and he's honored
It's
to be
terrible.
endorsed by
Fucking
Gavin
throw it
Newsom.
on the ground
Will
and break
Rollins
the
is
shit.
just like them. He'd make California even more unaffordable. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
I'm Ken Calvert. I approve this message.
Seeing these lies from radical Will Rollins, the press enterprise declared them false because, quote, Calvert didn't do that. Rollins is even lying about
Still
himself.
make it to the playoffs,
These
but
are paid actors.
can't lose
Rollins
any more
is
fucking
acting
games,
too.
guys.
Exposed for greatly exaggerating his prosecutor record. Rollins pushed plea deals and reduced sentences for dangerous criminals. And Rollins' tax increase raises gas prices 90 cents a gallon. False attacks, reduced sentences, higher taxes. That's the real radical Will Rollins.
We're used to corruption in Congress, but Ken Calvert said, "Hold my hot dog," and got named one of the most corrupt of all. Caught directing federal tax dollars to benefit his own real estate investments,
Chat.
Calvert then jacked up costs
This is the
and made a
18 and up
fortune.
stream.
Never mind that housing
What I
costs
do on my
went up for
stream,
Riverside families.
do.
3 decades in Washington, and Calvert got up to $20
don't wanna
million
smoke some on my
richer.
screen? I
Riverside
will.
County pays the price.
You know how to
HOP is
judge me,
responsible
'cause
for the
I like
content of this ad.
marijuana.
Will Rollins, Gavin Newsom. See any
Real
difference?
question is,
He supports higher taxes.
where'd this
Rollins,
be?
that
Where'd she
is.
take the
Will
downward again?
Rollins would raise taxes on families. Newsom, Will Rollins. There's no difference. Congressional Leadership Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Mark Brown, Eyewitness News at 11.
Texas A&M's finna beat Mississippi State. They still undefeated.
Austin, Texas is on fire. Welcome to this heavyweight collision in the capital of the Lone Star State and the SEC on ABC. Saturday Night Football presented by Capital One.
How about Texas A&M lost?
Converging here in Austin, but this is the centerpiece of the weekend. Texas on top of the table in college football, ranked number 1, 6-0 for the first time in 15 years. Set to charge out into a sea of burnt orange, 100,000 strong. Perhaps the biggest game in the 100-year history of Darrell K. Royal Stadium.
Pittsburgh's undefeated. Indiana's undefeated. Iowa State's undefeated. Miami's undefeated. Pitt State. Oregon and
As the
Texas.
Georgia Bulldogs roll into town. The first collision of these two SEC heavyweights. Sharing the...
Let's go.
Yeah, I got that Georgia red running through my veins. And I got that dog in me.
Let's go! Let's go!
Wherever they playing, I'm there. So tonight, we pulling up here.
New conference, unchanged passion. Sit back and enjoy this. It's one of them games.
Texas got that #1 spot.
The Texas Longhorns are dominating. Touchdown, Texas! That was awesome. It's our time, baby.
But these dogs, they barking in your yard.
This thing right here was built for this. You go take what belongs to you. Unlock the doors. It's going to the house. Georgia.
Yeah.
It's time to fly or fall. This is what SEC does. You hold to that standard, you understand me?
No duty? Yeah, we screaming this today. I streamed this morning already. I played duty a little bit.
So we're gonna talk back.
I made the whole stadium fly.
I'm just a little behind though. Watching his stream on my stream.
Man, there's a huge buzz in this city. Formula One tomorrow, but tonight, the Longhorns.
Formula One tomorrow, but tonight, I can't wait.
Heavyweight collisions in the SEC.
I'll just get a lot of money today.
So many angles here.
I'm trying to tell you, you ain't gotta wait. Listen,
Let's
it's
focus on
behind.
Carson Beck, who's got to deal with all this. They came up just short of Bama. Now another kind of charged up environment for him to deal with.
Yeah, I think the experience of Carson Beck obviously helps him, not just throughout his career, but this year, the game that we had in Tuscaloosa. They were down 30-7 in a hostile environment. He worked his way back. So that helps. But this man,
He
you
said,
talked
nah,
about it.
I'm
We
gone.
do a lot of these
That's
big
not
games,
fair.
national
You
championships.
even look. So if you look at my
The
camera,
buzz right
my
now
mouth's
that
not
was
even
on the
moving as I'm
field
talking to you, but I'm
pregame,
still talking to you.
It's just what makes this sport so great. This is epic, and this is what Texas wanted. A chance to prove to the country that they can play with the big boys in the SEC.
They've been overwhelming all the opponents. Great on defense. On offense, Quinn Ewers hasn't been perfect, but he brings a lot of experience, and Sarkisian's offense is just shredding elite defenses.
Yeah, I mean, they have the ability to stretch you out. One thing about Georgia's
Yeah,
defense,
I've
you
seen you in there.
typically think they're one of the best tackling
I said I was
defenses
over there
in the
before
country.
talking.
This year they've had some issues. They've got to do a great job the way Sark will get him in space. Can they tackle, and can they play with great discipline is a big thing that they got to do if they're going to win it.
They can't beat Ohio
Katie George reporting from ringside tonight. Let's go to Holly.
Well, Coach Sarkisian, you've been building your program for moments like this. I see you pulling guys
Why you
aside
wanna
right now,
be
whispering
like
in their
that?
ear. What is it that you're telling your
Hey,
players right now?
so Baby Manning's starting.
Clear-minded, great poise, great composure.
Thank you so much, Coach.
I thought it was Quinn Ewers.
Well, Coach work this
try.
week
We're
with
gonna try
Quinn
to.
Ewers' pocket presence. He knows this Georgia front is going to be a big challenge. They want him to hit home runs early. They felt like they missed a couple last week.
Rillo just really broke.
With Coach Smart. Thanks, Holly. Kirby, you're getting the ball first. What's the key to starting fast against this physical front?
Well, you got to establish some kind of run game. Try to keep it all balanced. Go with some tempo. Change it up.
I
They got a good team.
Thanks for the time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Worth mentioning, guys, that Jared Wilson, starting center, is back tonight in the lineup after missing the last 2 games due to a foot injury. Big news for Georgia.
Here's Katie, that offensive line, though, still a little bit patchwork. They'll be tested by this Texas front. Sarkisian, unlike the last game, won the toss and deferred. So we'll see Wilson back. And fast starts, Katie mentioned it, has not been the trademark at all of this Georgia.
You know how much the
offense
tickets
season.
were?
Not at all, and I think that's been
Cheapest
a big
ticket was
emphasis.
$5, $5.20.
They get the ball, and I think I love what he said. It's like been a pass-first offense, which is good because Carson Beck can spin it, but they need more balance tonight. If anything, just to help the offensive line and pass protection.
If you go there, you probably go for free or pay like half the cost, huh?
A lot different than it
Me?
used to be for Texas.
No, if you go to that school, how does that work?
His home state, set to receive the kickoff.
There's a school section that they give out to freshmen.
Freshmen only?
Something like that to get them in the school spirit to be out there and do their work.
Carson Beck, of course, the fifth.
But if you go there, you still gotta pay to go watch the game.
Solid year, but he has thrown those 5 interceptions through 3 of them against Alabama and a couple against Mississippi State in the last ball game.
Yeah, and I think the adversity that he's been through really helps him on a night like this. 18-2 is a starter in his career. Both losses against Alabama. I think Texas.
I'm talking about Alabama right now, dude. Oh my God,
I think you'll
shit.
see them dial up some more pressure than they have all year. They'll need to.
Longhorns allowing just 6 points per game and under 300 yards total offense to opponents. But by far their biggest test. Throwing first down, it's a slant, low ball, incomplete. Tried to get Dylan Bell. Took the impact players.
The receivers on the outside are going to get opportunities. Trevor Etienne, watch number 1. He'll be all over the field. Arian Smith's got to make plays and hold on to the ball downfield. 11. Colin Simmons, a true freshman. Watch him off the edge, rushing the quarterback and Anthony Hill. The middle of that defense on early downs. They'll move him opposite of Simmons to get the pass rush going. Does a great job in both off-ball linebacker and defensive end.
Who keeps saying, can you hear me?
Simmons has been spectacular. Wow. 4 sacks.
Nah, you fucking game, dude. Come on.
Where you at? You at work right now?
Opposite of Simmons to get the pass rush going. Does a great job in both off-ball linebacker and defensive end.
Simmons has been spectacular. Wow. 4 sacks already. Texas just a 3-man rush. So Beck has time to scan the field. It's over the middle, and it's incomplete. A little bit behind Bell, targeting him again, and very quickly it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Boy, a little bit behind, but
play
that's
with
a ball
Durag.
in the game. Bell's got to make that play. They're going to go hurry up here to prevent Texas. Well, Texas still got their changes that they needed to make.
You finna not go catch any dogs?
Bell normally would make that catch.
Just kidding.
Durag probably watching the game
Kirby's
too.
standing right next to the official up top. I don't know if he's going to call a timeout. Yeah.
Texas had an extra guy in the field, so I think both teams were eager to call a timeout that time. It's going to be interesting, this chess match, these late substitutions. Texas tried to run on some big bodies and didn't get another guy off.
Yeah, this is that play is 2nd down off to the left. You'll see him break behind the linebackers. Really a good ball considering he got a little bit of pressure. I mean, that Dylan Bell, I feel like, is a guy that the ball just got off his right hand. He wasn't able to bring it in. But Dylan Bell, Arian Smith, London Humphreys, when we had him in Tuscaloosa, he had mono and was out. He's been back. Dominic Lovett. Now, this offense has got to be able to help their quarterback out.
It's been so pass-heavy by Georgia standards. Beck's had games where he's attempted 48 passes against Mississippi State, threw it 50 times. Bubba on the left is the play caller, former Georgia quarterback. Not what he had in mind in the first series, though. It's going to be tough against this defense and this crowd. They've struggled a lot on third down so far this season. Texas doesn't bring pressure. Ball quickly to Etienne in space. He's got
they got Quinn Ewers on there.
Makes a couple men miss, but he's not going to get there. Stop across the 30 by Anthony Hill and Jahdae Barron, and the Dogs go 3 and out.
Yeah, safe call here early in this game with the crowd really into it. Just get the screen, see if Etienne can get behind a couple linemen. Texas, good job of rallying to that football. Defense does their job here on the first possession with the 3 and out.
Silas Bolden is an aggressive punt returner, doesn't like to fair catch. And he'll receive the punt of the Aussie, Brett Thorson. Texas comes after it. Thorson gets it away. It's a booming kick to the far side, and it'll bounce out of bounds. That is a tremendous punt with great hang time, 58 yards. So here comes Quinn Ewers. He has been coming back from injury, missed 2.5 games, finished strong against Oklahoma after a shaky start through a pick in the first series.
Well, Quinn Ewers has command of this Sark offense. Sark, I think, if he's not the top play caller in the country, he's right up there. Really does a good job, pre-snap movement, makes the defense adjust to communicate. Really good job of mixing his run, marries it well to play action. There's just a lot to deal with. Georgia has to communicate, an area that has not been overly consistent for them this year on the back end.
Ewers looking to throw and delivers a strike. Stretching near the first down marker is Jonte Cook. Check it, it's Isaiah Bond.
Those are impact players. Ryan Wingo, the true freshman, is electrifying after the catch. How about Weisner last week in the Red River rivalry?
Oh, Officer Thacker right there. I see it. That's why he said that.
Go.
And Travian Weisner tries to get the edge, gets a nice block from Davis, the tight end, and he's got 7 or 8 in the first down before Jalen Walker knocked him down. We're still on the Sarkisian script at this point.
Yeah, there's watch the receiver here go inside. Watch how the corner follows him playing man, and so now you're able to get to the edge a lot easier. Got a blocker out there in front with Juan Davis.
Weisner off a 100-yard game against the Sooners. He's been on fire the last 6 quarters, over 200 yards rushing. He goes in motion. Ewers pitches to the far side, and that's Ryan Wingo, the electric true freshman receiver, but he stopped right there by Starks.
Well, Kirby
understands
better than anybody what he's facing with Sark. He's prepped his team all week on the different formations and personnel groupings and pre-snap movement. So far, they're keeping it simple, not moving around that much.
Weisner hesitates and then plows into heavy traffic there for a short gain. It'll be 3rd down and long.
That's a much better job by Georgia. And what you expect from them with those big interior defensive linemen, just holding their spot, anchoring down, not letting those linemen win the double teams and get up to the linebackers. Nowhere to run into the interior. Give 97 Warren Brinson a lot of credit that time in the middle.
3rd down was a weakness a year ago for this offense. It's a strength so far this season, converting at 50%, but 3rd and 9 against this aggressive Dogs defense. They don't bring pressure, so Ewers has time, not really a runner, and he has to fire it to the ground. There was nobody open, and Jalen Walker was closing down on him, and the Dogs defense gets off the field.
Yeah, Chris, you're right. They rush 3. They play man-to-man, and Walker, who a lot of times will be out on the edge, he just looks in the backfield. See the 3, see the man-to-man. Nobody's open, great coverage, and then he's there to clean it up. Ewers can just throw it away.
Ian Ratliff, who's been filling in for the injured punter Michael Kern, punted for the first time in his college career against Oklahoma. Back out there again tonight. Anthony Evans, dangerous return man, waits for the Dogs. It's a high and short pick, and the punt's going to bounce, and Evans will just get away from it, and it's going to roll dead. Ends up being a pretty effective punt. Wasn't very attractive off the foot, but he made it work for 44 yards. So, both offenses stalled at the moment. Second possession for back in Georgia coming up.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back. Now with our new garlic herb sauce, which means the never-ending pasta you crave isn't just back, it's better than ever. Never-ending pasta bowl, starting at $13.99 for a limited time.
Garbage.
Under
Olive
liberal
Garden.
orders are
Terrible.
Kamala Harris. Illegal aliens are pouring into our country, including murderers, rapists, and even terrorists. Instead of paying for their crimes and receiving justice, Kamala will give criminal illegal aliens
Mexicans are
taxpayer-funded
terrorists?
transgender surgeries.
Surgery
For prisoners.
for prisoners. Every transgender inmate would have access.
Crazy liberal Kamala's for they, them. President Trump is for you. Make America Great Again Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
All right, we're done.
We're not done.
You need more boxes.
Fast.
I can fix that fast.
Fast fixes with Phelps.
That's why you're the goat.
Mr. Swimming.
Human dolphin.
Or Michael.
Deliver at the speed you need. While
That
you
dude
were
got
away,
long hair
there
and
were some
everything.
developments. Fortunately, DoorDash can quickly come to your rescue. Your door to more. DoorDash.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes, please.
Feast your eyes on this.
That's sexy. Feels so new.
I want to feel this feeling again and again.
Can I hold it?
How bad do you want to hold it?
I'm not gonna beg, but pretty please.
Or they don't. Go ahead, press a button.
Oh, it's glowing.
Apple Intelligence. We should do this more often.
Agreed.
Rekindle the feeling of love with the new iPhone 16 Pro on us.
That's
and feel it
wild.
again and again with the latest iPhone every year with AT&T Next Up Anytime.
Delicio, where you at? You want to come join us?
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking.
We can
Allstate
slide you up.
first.
We can slide you up in this
B2
B2.
first before saying it.
High tide.
Put you on the left corner over here, down to the left side.
High tide.
Right under me.
High tide.
Or under him.
High
Over there.
It's roll tide.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
It's big, it's back, and it's only $6. Get the big box y'all love today.
Chicken from Popeyes. Since I was 16, playing live has been a deep and lasting part of who I am.
Can't disappoint the fans.
How I justify my existence here on Earth.
We live till 5.
Quavo, who presented our tease. Serious.
Grammy nominated artist. They did him dirty. Come on, you fucking game.
Got about 6. People who could be anywhere choose to be here in Austin for this game and this weekend. Golf and surfing colliding here. It's awesome.
Drew Brees out there with his kids. I saw him Thursday in New Orleans. He got honored.
KD.
Kevin Durant.
He's a huge Longhorn fan.
Oh.
And there's the biggest star of them all.
No question.
What's Drew Brees doing there?
That's beautiful.
Doesn't need a credential. They make one for it. They need a credential. 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard gain by ETN. Using a lot of the play clock. You fake it to ETN and back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Andrew Makuba went up high, and again, Beck throws it to the wrong team early in the game and sets up Texas in plus territory.
Boy, what a bull rush right in front of Carson Beck, and I don't know if it impacted him. Really good job of feeling this. Right here, you'll see him come up and then get his eyes back and get in position. But watch the right tackle. Watch this bull rush right here. Trey Moore just throws the big tackle into the backfield. That's trust. But what an incredible read and feel there to come up with that interception.
That was
get
a
their
good
offense football in plus territory.
Transfer from Clemson. He's new to this team, but he's very experienced, very savvy. And Texas set up with the Georgia 42. It's a reverse and a flea flicker. Yours checks it down. It's Wisner.
So running backs can't catch the ball.
The easy part was to make the catch, and he had plenty of room.
Terrible.
Yeah, Georgia took away the shot downfield. Good discipline staying back. They were not fooled at all. Watch the back end. Look at the safety, the corner. Good job. He wanted to take a shot at the post instead.
Oh my God, that was a tutty right there.
Everything was done perfectly. He catches that ball. It's a foot race.
And a check down. Wisner this time makes the catch. It's so characteristic of Sark, isn't it? Big shot after a takeaway, immediately aggressive against a sudden change defense, and they had him fooled.
Yeah, but I think you're right. Georgia took away the deep shot. They were able to check it down. I think Georgia right now, they're saying, listen, we're going to keep a lid on the top of this defense. We're not giving up explosives. Glenn Schumann understands, you know, that's been a real strength of Texas, the ability to create big plays. Make them have to earn it, checking that football down.
Both sides pointing at the other side. There was Ingram Dawkins coming across very quickly off the left edge.
Watching my boy screen. Injury screen.
And it'll be against Georgia. Makes it a much different proposition on third down. That'll be 3rd and 4 after the mark off.
Just a little anxious on that 3rd and long. You see her bringing pressure that time with C.J. Allen. The 93 just jumped a little early there. Different play call now for Sark. Still goes bunch. 3 receivers there off to the right. Oh, movement by Texas.
Yeah, there was a flash. And they'll give the 5 yards right back. A heck of a time with referee microphones lately. Couldn't quite hear Matt Leffler.
Still these two teams just feeling each other
Somebody to call them telecommunications to get the things fixed.
You and I and everybody else felt when we were down there. Had almost a national championship pregame feel.
Michael Williams slowly getting healthy, Kirk. He can come in on pass rushing downs, and he is elite in that department. You have to account for number 13. Pressure comes. It's picked up. Pitch to the near side, and it's incomplete. Tried to find DeAndre Moore on a crossing route. Starks in coverage, and after the turnover, Georgia's defense rises up and forces a punt.
What a luxury to have a guy like Malachi Starks. He has the athletic ability and feel to be able to sit back as a safety. You can move him up on 3rd down, put him over a slot receiver. He has man-to-man coverage skills. We've seen him in that secondary for 3 years. Really the leader back there again this year for Georgia.
And 1st down drop by Wisner, perhaps a play to remember. Texas would have been threatening to score had he made that grab. Instead, they'll try to pin Georgia back. And it bounces in the end zone.
And what a job by the Georgia defense after the turnover to get that stop.
A packed out stadium in Austin.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. Come experience the flame grilled difference.
I need to go to the Apple Cup next year.
Just $5.
The future is threatened by enemies often unpredictable.
Against University of Washington and Washington
State. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant. Marines.
I went to the Texas Bowl.
How many subscriptions do you have? Probably just Netflix and Spotify. All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing you around $270 a month. What? You can cancel the ones you don't want.
Who was playing in that?
And it can even help you try and get a refund.
We'll say Washington and TSU.
You said TSU? TCU. Texas Christian University.
And I'm
Huddle up, stay fit, and
I
fuel
bet
your
that was
fandom.
lit. Bunch of Heatlys
Enjoy
right
the
there.
home field advantage at
He doesn't
Fairfield.
like
Official
like
hotel
that,
partner
but
of the NCAA.
it's whatever.
He was young though.
Hi, kitty.
I am a cowboy, my friend.
That's when they have first look out here.
Takes the handoff. It's a reverse. When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Things back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
From the dawn of time, there were two things: the universe and Tyson chicken. Next time you wonder which came first, it's not the chicken or the egg. It's always been Tyson.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
I'll be fine.
Bye.
Honey, hi.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're getting by.
Great, me too.
Can we call you back?
You never want to lose your edge.
Me and Dad finna go in the water and have a splash session.
The Lexus RX.
What? Splashy splash?
Yeah, part of the Monster Weekend tomorrow. Just outside of town here. U.S.
Gotta watch
Grand
the
Prix.
sprint race of this today. I wanna know who
One
won.
of 3 U.S. stops on the world's most popular motorsports circuit. We'll talk more about this coming up. 3 o'clock Eastern on ABC, 1:30 for pre-race coverage. Speaking of racing, race for the national championship. These cars jockeying for position here. A couple have had collisions there. Georgia got around the Kentucky obstacle. Ole Miss, boom, slung it into the Cats here. There's a little bit of overtaking. Georgia spun out. Ooh, Alabama crashed into the Vanderbilt wall and lost again.
Now, what happens tonight? I mean, I would hate to see that car after the Tennessee game. But by the way, the cool thing about this 12-team playoff, we talked about it on College Game this morning. I counted as many as 30 teams on October 19th going into play today that still have hopes of trying to get into this new 12-team playoff. 30.
So the Dogs, after a 3-and-out and then an interception, try to get something going on their third possession. Etienne bounces it to the edge. And stiff arm earns
pushed him on the
6
ground.
or 7 before Gilboa forced him out.
And that's what you want to see if you're a Georgia fan.
Still.
Winning the football. Get the ball to Etienne. Nice block
Matt,
by
get over
Oscar.
here. Get out of here.
Coming around there, he was able to pick up the linebacker, Anthony Hill. He's got such suddenness and quickness, ability to accelerate. He doesn't need a lot of room. And the big thing that does, again, makes you less one-dimensional, helps the offensive line in pass protection, and it'll ultimately help Carson Beck throw the football.
No surprise, Mike Bubba wants to get Etienne at least 15 touches if he can. Another touch in the running game, and he's free. Trevor Etienne finds a crease.
Their fucking line is huge.
Go!
Go!
But what a job by Fairchild right here, 53. Watch the center as well. Jared Wilson, they get up to that second level. Beautiful, and the vision there on that jump cut. Again, that's been missing. That's what you want to see. Establish that line of scrimmage. Run downhill into those safeties.
Ran right over Michael Taft, who did make the tackle. Georgia.
Look at them boys.
Establishing the run.
The 3 dudes on the left. Jesus. It's huge.
New tight end, though,
Taft,
too.
who did make the tackle. Georgia. Establishing the run.
Oh my God, dude.
Establishing the run right over Michael Taft, who did make the tackle. Georgia establishing the run.
95, Sorrell's up there, 88. Broughton, 45. Those guys are really talented. Been getting off blocks all year.
Nobody scored a touchdown on Texas in the first quarter. They've only surrendered 3 points all season in the first.
Oh, shit.
Back on 2nd and 9. Across the middle. And another interception. going down low to make the play is Barrett. Now they're saying incomplete. Didn't quite have control before it hit the carpet there, but an off-target throw again.
Yeah, Carson Beck just not quite on the same page with Humphries, his wide receiver. And the ball hits the ground. Humphries actually
Carson.
To the inside
Shit.
Instead of working to the outside after he got to the top of his route. Beck was expecting him to move to his left. Instead, he went inside to his right. And that's why he almost came up with that pick.
So Beck, 2
There
for
we
6.
go.
Needs 9 on this third down.
Sorry, I forgot. I didn't know what
Nope, you're
Across
good.
the middle,
My shit was,
ETN is
we were
able to
like
score Fred. He's got a first down
at the same
Texas
spot
20.
until my shit froze up.
So effective as a receiver.
No, I was actually
Everything's
holding
taken
it.
away. Zone defense
Nah,
downfield. Just check it down. Let him have a little wiggle. That is a tough tackle for Anthony Hill. Really good job here by Georgia, keeping his drive alive to get into that red zone area. They're thinking about trying to put a touchdown up. Texas has only allowed 1 touchdown all year in the red zone. They're tops in the country.
Only 7 trips by opponents in the red zone. I can believe that. Won a game. Back from the pocket, which is collapsing, throws it short. And the catch is made for a loss by Anthony Evans. Barron Sorrell
yardage.
Took time away from him.
They're getting pressure on these tackles. Watch him matched up here against Green. He just goes right around and throws the freshman, Nate Frazier, right into the backfield. Trey Moore also. You know, Simmons, 11, gets a lot of attention. So does Anthony Hill, but Moore right now has been very good off the edge. And you just saw that the strength of Sorrell. Trey Moore also. You know, Simmons, 11, gets a lot of attention. So does Anthony Hill, but Moore right now has been very good off the edge. And you just saw that the strength of Sorrell.
If you're running back, you do not want to see 88 coming at you and try to block him. Completion to Lovett on the edge. He's going to be slung down after a short gain by block him. Completion to Lovett on the edge. He's going to be slung down after a short gain by Anthony Hill. So another 3rd and long now for Georgia.
Oh my God!
Well, this used to be where you'd see Ladd McConkey, right, make a play, or Bowers, of course, make a play. It's a new cast of characters. No Bowers, no McConkey. 3rd down has been a lot tougher for this offense.
Pass Jones to the right at back. See if Texas brings pressure. Now they rush 4. Ball out quickly, and it's juggled and intercepted. Jahdae Barron got it. It hit the hands of Lawson Lucky, and a second turnover here in the first quarter.
How important. Game of inches.
That's crazy. The quarterback's threw is just as many picks as my quarterback in the first quarter.
If that ball's down about 6 inches, ball's caught, but it's a first down. He has to reach
yours to lose the game.
into the air, and
Hey,
another
man.
interception in the first half.
Still got a whole game though.
At Outback Steakhouse, try the Great Barrier Eats, like the beef and reef platter, or the twin reef shrimp, starting at just $14.99.
I love the Great Barrier beef.
It's reef, mate.
That was ugly.
Why would you say that?
First quarter, bro.
Great
Start
Barrier
up like that
Eats,
fucking
now at
Bama game.
Outback.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, huh? It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck. Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. Cuz holding it up like a baby line. Only takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day. Respect.
Guess what I got?
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
This is UT Southwestern Medical Center, and this is where a spark happens. This is the teamwork that fuels it, the mentors who shape it. And this is where it comes together, with this care team connecting the dots, all leading up to this moment right here at UT Southwestern, where discoveries change lives.
Hey, babe, what
And
you
this
doing?
spark is just the beginning. Follow your spark at
Are
UT
you-
Southwestern.
you already got
the
everybody out the
future
car?
of medicine today.
You pop the truck and grab that thing out of there for
On the
me.
mountain, we've got a saying. Get off your...
Thank you. It's okay. Okay.
Touchdown!
Woo.
Mountain Dew.
You know what's better than one Papa John's pizza? Two Papa John's pizza for only $6.99 each.
Only at Papa John's, bundle 2 or more Papa Pairings menu items for $6.99 each. Get your favorites for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some Papa John's.
You know, everybody says, oh, life's too short. No, it's not. Life is long. Hey, Dad, I'd like you to meet Margaret. There are pressures and blessings that have to be navigated. Marriage, kids.
You make Mommy so happy.
Everything that is actually the essence of what it is to be alive. Time sure does fly, doesn't it?
Sure does. Life is a series of happenings and tragedies and joys. What an adventure it has been.
And all that life happened here. This was our home. We lived here.
Rated PG-13.
As a Marine in Vietnam, I sacrificed my legs for this great country. That's why I'm so disgusted that Colin Allred wrote this letter just weeks ago. Allred demanded that taxpayers pay for sex change operations in the military, even on kids. That's not the America that I fought for. I've still got 2 eyes to see. Colin Allred is far too extreme for Texas.
Truth and Courage PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Chat, we don't get into no political views or anything over here, so you guys know that.
Kirby Smart Award
All
with
that
Dak
commercial
has
and
thrown 7 picks
stuff.
now in his last 4
No,
games. 3 of those have been in the red zone.
I ain't with it.
2 in his first 10 attempts tonight. With Texas backed up at the 5-yard line. Wisner off the left side picks up a few.
One thing you wonder, we've seen this happen going back to Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence at Clemson. When you have all the preseason hype, all the expectations, these guys, I think sometimes they feel that. I haven't talked with him about this, but it's just watching his game. Guy threw 6 picks all of last year. He's thrown 7 already this year. I think it's trying to live up to sometimes unrealistic expectations and trying to prove that you're this guy everybody's talking about of being one of the top picks in the draft. You just got to let the game come to him.
Yours. Downfield shot.
That's PI.
Back to try to make the play. Is Wingo interfered with by Dalen Everett. Got to respect the speed of number 5. He's a track guy.
Well, and I think what happens here is, Sark's going to take shots
That's
against
good.
his
Getting
corners
PI in college is
because
cool.
what he saw against
15
Alabama.
yards.
Defense, number 6.
If you can get
Yeah, thank God it's not the spot of the ball, because that's far.
thinking it would be a quick pass because they were pinned so close to their own
That's not
end
the
zone.
50,
It's the time to take
45.
a shot. Fleet-footed freshman Wingo lined up one-on-one against Everett. You like your chances there.
Actually, a good penalty because Wingo was going to make the
It really wasn't PI though, bro, because he started turning around and started grabbing.
They gave up some shot plays against Mississippi State. They had 3 big plays in the passing game. Michael Van Buren, a true freshman, hurt them.
Yeah, you're right. Kirby said his headphones, looks like he's kind of referencing the not working.
Hope Katie's headphone is working.
Yeah, they are, guys. Georgia's comms have gone out, and that means that Texas cannot use their comms at this time. The tech team here on Georgia's sideline working very hard to get comms back for Kirby and his coaching staff on the sidelines.
It's a rule, of course, in the SEC, as it is other conferences, but sometimes coaches have their suspicions. Yeah, the comms don't work.
Yeah, but if you take them away from both sides, look. Well, maybe they figured it out. Sark's not throwing his headset away.
Kirby's got his back on. So, the first down for Texas. Still trying to get things going here. The running game hasn't really got rolling.
Continue play.
Matt Leffler making the announcement about the headsets being down, but thankfully they don't stop the game for that. Wisner. The middle, Sarkisian showing patience with the running game. Jalen Walker came around the edge to bring him down after about a 4-yard gain.
What a game he had last week against that Oklahoma defense. 118 yards, 18 yards to a touch. Really taking control of that running back spot now.
Georgia all over him that time. Warren Brinson, the 310-pound senior, smothered him. He's back healthy now, and it makes a difference for that Georgia defense.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, that was the concern with the injuries that they had, everything that they sustained early in that game against Clemson. Their defensive line didn't have the depth. And not only now have the depth, you got difference makers like Brinson. We've already seen him show up twice against the run game.
Jaden Blue is the running back. Longhorns looking for their first third down conversion of the night.
Bam! Oh!
Pounded, the ball comes out, still rolling around, still up for grabs. And it looks like Georgia has recovered at the 12.
You're still ahead?
Stop! Yeah. You want me to celebrate before?
It don't matter. I don't care. Hey, man, I don't care.
Let's go then. Let's go then.
About 4 or 5 guys had a chance to take away.
Man, I'm a couple seconds behind. I'll see it.
Baby, you see that right there? That's that.
Oh, he got hit. Yeet.
With the pressure coming from the middle, and this time the pressure from
Come
the
on.
outside.
Come on. Woo.
The quarterback,
Hey, that ball was rolling. There's a magnet on that thing.
To see it out of the corner of his eye. And you said, Chris, the ball's bouncing all over the place. And finally, Everett, who caused the fumble, actually ends up getting on top of it. And
Bam!
Are in great position now.
Ewers has had really good protection so far this season, but a different deal against the Dogs. So Georgia, silver platter here. It's Dylan Bell, the tight end, who takes the handoff and on the right edge picks up about 5.
But Bell, what a weapon he can be. I remember last year with some of the injuries they had in that backfield. He's a receiver, but took some carries last year as a back.
Should have been a touchdown. I'm going to take that first down. So I get 4 tries to get that touchdown.
We know about ETN. They want to find guys who can be difference makers, especially in this low red area for Kirby and for this offense. Carson Beck, after throwing the pick, a chance to get that behind him, try to put 6 points on the board.
ETN far to the right. On 2nd and 5, ETN's got the ball, gets a quick block, and Trevor knocked down near that marker at the 3 by LeFau.
That's basically a run play. You line him up there. He's got wide receiver skill set. Just put him out there. It's really just a matter of trying to get underneath this block right here. 84 does a nice job, and now ETN trying to get behind those linemen.
I say he's getting his touches tonight. 3 runs, 3 catches, and 1st and goal in the final 30 seconds of this first quarter.
He's going to get at least 20 tonight.
Shift around. 2 tight ends to the right. Take it to ETN. Beck looking to throw for it, and incomplete. That was Lucky down there near the goal line.
Good job there by Texas. Like Jelani McDonald, 25, that instead of keeping his eyes in the backfield, he was in pretty good position.
Oh my God, dude.
It's in the hands. The progressive pylon cam shows you that. The knee would have been down if he held on to it. Probably would have been a bit short.
Man, Kirk, again, a Georgia receiver with a ball you have to catch in a game like this.
Let's go.
2nd and goal.
Playing like your brother, dude.
ETN on the toss. Gets into the end zone. Old school Georgia football. Trevor says, quiet down, crowd. Georgia on top of the short field, set up by Everett's forced fumble and fumble recovery, and the Dogs on top in Austin.
Hey, that hit was crazy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Rock that dude.
Old Georgia fans love to see that toss sweep.
That was a brilliant call on the defensive side by Kirby and Glenn Schumann to get that corner blitz and to get the pressure to get that fumble.
Carson Beck is the holder. Had to come up with it. It wasn't completely clean, but Woodring knocks it through.
And it starts with, remember, Beck throws the pick. Now you got Texas with an opportunity, third down. Great time to call this. They disguised it very, very well. And that ball bounced around forever until the man that caused it ends up coming up with the actual recovery. Here's a great block by the tight end, Delp, who opens this up. Crack toss right there on the edge. You get the big right tackle, 73, getting outside. Nice job, Sue, on the edge. Georgia is on the board first here in Austin.
And Trevor Etienne is very, very involved tonight. 5th rushing touchdown of the season for number 1.
And already 7 touches in the first quarter.
Yeah. Really?
Offensive coordinator say, we got to get this guy more touches, and then they don't. But Mike Bobo has made good on his promise.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Etienne heavily involved, and especially early in the game.
In a variety of ways. Move him around.
They've been throwing a lot to set up the run later in the game. It's tough to come out against the defense like this in this crowd and run it early. Matthew Golden has a crease.
Look at this shit.
They're trying to run him down. Golden tight roping down the sidelines. Will finally step out, but there is a flag on the field way back at the Texas 20.
Of course there's always a flag.
I think it's a hold.
You can never let people be great.
Don't feel right celebrating early. I can't do it this time.
It's like Warren Robertson.
Jeff Banks, that special teams coach, steaming. That was a chance to reclaim momentum right there.
Yeah.
Now they're going to be backed up after the mark-off.
Holding during the return. Number 17 on the return team. That's a 10-yard penalty. It's first down. That is the end of the first quarter.
Georgia's defense, the story of the first 15 minutes in Austin. The takeaway that set up the Etienne touchdown, and Ewers and the Horns have not gotten going yet. Another look at the penalty here. Got his money's worth. Back after this message and a word from your local ABC station. You're watching the SEC on ABC.
How you choose to power up is up to you. But if you want the horizon chasing, rubber burning, dream building, adrenaline pumping power to do, Ford is your starting line. Gas, hybrid, or all electric, the power is yours.
Look at that Wendy's breakfast burrito. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, sausage. Gotta hand it to the tortilla. That sucker's holding on for dear life. Get yours with $1 any size soft drink. Gotta be Wendy's.
So let me be clear. I don't want boys playing girls' sports.
3 years ago, Allred voted to approve boys using girls' locker rooms. Last year, Allred voted against protecting girls from boys playing in their sports. And last month, Allred asked the Defense Department to use taxpayer funds for sex change operations and sterilization of kids. Allred says one thing. His actions say another. Call it Allred. Too liberal for Texas.
I'm Ted Cruz, and I approve this message.
Jeez, Ted Cruz is ruthless. Once again, guys, we're not political on this channel.
Wrangler for the ride of life.
We ain't got time for that, boo.
No matter where you go, be the first to know when breaking news happens. Sign up for customized alerts from Omaha's news leader in the KETV Newswatch 7 app.
Over 28 years of wearing a badge, I've never prioritized political party. All I care about is keeping Douglas County safe. But soft on crime politicians like Tony Vargas put us at risk. He supported eliminating mandatory minimums for gun crimes. And Vargas authored the legislation that's released violent juveniles, even murderers. We arrest them, but then weak politicians like Vargas let them right back out. Then they commit more crimes. My mission is to keep us safe, but Tony Vargas puts us in danger.
NRCC is responsible for the content of this ad.
At Woodhouse Ford,
we make car buying simple.
Damn.
Whether you're looking for a spacious
Push
SUV
the agenda, guys.
or a powerful
Get
truck,
it.
let our friendly and knowledgeable
Vote.
staff
Make
help
sure to
you
vote,
into
guys.
your next
If you
vehicle.
do, vote.
Take advantage of current offers going on now. Shop online or in-store at one of our 3 convenient locations in Blair, Omaha, and Plattsmouth. Shop with confidence at Woodhouse Ford.
Is the nasal spray flu vaccine more effective? Sunday on First News.
You won't believe your ears.
We're celebrating Disney on Dancing with the Stars.
Fantastic. Well done.
That was truly the magic of Disney.
Disney Night on Dancing with the Stars, live Tuesday.
Georgia on the road leads 7-zip. Welcome back to the SEC on ABC. Saturday Night Football presented by Capital One. 64-yard return negated, but this is a bizarre thing. We believe our eyes here? You're about to show?
I was talking about, I thought 24 had the hold.
I'll show it to you in a second. Meanwhile, Texas backed up after the penalty at the 8-yard line. Play fake. Ewers this time has protection and will take off and slide after a.
Come on, let's see Arch Manning, y'all.
Back real quick, Chris, and here's Roberson, 24, who clearly has a hold. I mean, there's your hold, right? But watch where the flag comes in. This guy's doesn't throw it. You see it come in right there and lands it to 20. I don't know. What
a fan?
What did a crowd throw that? I don't even know where that came from.
There was no official, right? The angle suggests it came out of the stands.
No idea.
Ewers pitches it downfield. It's overthrown and caromed off the hands of Julian Humphrey. Isaiah Bond was deep. If you're going to throw a flag from the stands, we suggest you don't. But if you do, be correct. And there was a correct call on the hold.
Officials went through. It turns out there was a hold on the.
Bill Amanya says he's never seen that in his machine career.
Hey, I'll tell you this. I do think it came from the more forward official who threw it like a shotgun dog back there.
Yep, there he is.
Oh, you're right.
Boy, he must have put that Billy way up in the air. That's a good effort.
He finally spotted where
and he's sprinting the other direction.
Hey, we'll take all the help we can get.
Sign him up. What an athlete.
Meanwhile, Texas faces a 3rd and 7. Ewers from the end zone, still trying to buy time, stumbles forward and takes a sack. Jalen Walker, the elite pass rusher, got there, and this Texas offensive line has their hands.
Archie Manning.
So how about that? You don't have to.
Archie Manning.
Just bring 4. This is their top pass rusher. Man, is it fun to watch him when he is on the edge of this defense. He's had to play off-ball linebacker because of the injury to Munden. This time one-on-one. That's first rounder against first rounder.
Exactly. That's big news because Kelvin Banks doesn't give up sacks.
Yeah, that's
once in his career, I think, coming into that. Wow.
What a win. Good coverage downfield to allow Walker to get home. Now we got another flag.
Illegal substitution on the offense. Half the distance to the goal. It is 4th down.
This Texas offense really struggling. Credit Georgia's defense, aggressive, but this is just not what we've seen. They're usually sharp, clicking early. And Georgia trying to get great field position. Getting the punt off quickly is Ratliff. And taking it in Texas territory is Evans, who skips past one tackler, still running, and he'll be spun down inside the Longhorns' 30. 19-yard return, and Georgia already up 7. Again, with tremendous starting field position.
Something to remember as this game continues. Georgia's defense. We've talked a lot this year. Boy, they don't seem to be as disciplined. They don't seem to be lining up and doing the things we've seen Georgia defenses do in the past. How about this start in this first half? Their own offense with the 2 interceptions. You know how many points? Obviously none. They have stoned Texas defense, not just throughout this game, but after their own offense, putting them in tough spots. So the defense has arrived for the Dogs tonight.
What a contrast to their other big tests on the road. They were shredded, give up 28 in the first 20 minutes in Tuscaloosa. Very, very different looking Georgia team tonight. Bell in the backfield, 3 receivers to the left, and now Bell motions out. Back to Took a look short, now checks it back to the right, and all over Lawson Lucky is Anthony Hill. He'll lose 3.
And they move Anthony Hill all over the place. He's lined up right here. Eyes in that backfield, lined up there. He sees Lucky. As long as he beats that left tackle, 71 Green, to that corner, he's going to make the play. See the entire Texas defensive front not fooled at all on the screen.
What a play.
Oh, Scheisse. The shirt almost tipped over. Oh, we don't have a broken leg down there.
ETN far to the left on 2nd and 13. Beck looking to the right. Love it on the edge. That's kind of an easy pitch and catch. And they pick up about 6 or 7. Gilboa knocked him out. It'll be 3rd down.
Bending but not breaking. Let teams move the ball, give up some yards in front, don't give up the explosive, and then squeeze in the red zone where they're the top red zone defense as far as touchdowns allowed in the country.
Just outside the red zone here, this would be a huge win for Texas on defense to prevent a touchdown and force a field goal attempt here. Beck, this time he is pressured. It's picked up underneath, and the catch is made by Arian Smith. Big play weapon. It's a small game, but enough to move the sticks.
They were in a bunch formation. You had 3 defenders on 3 receivers, and this is just a crosser. This is just a foot race right here. Who's going to win to the other side? Smith, obviously, with that speed, separates, does a good job.
Tempo and 1st down. Long pitch off the hands of Everett that time, or Lovett, excuse me.
Y'all get done, you need to get your jammers on.
That throw. That's a pass that needs to be thrown out in a hurry with soft coverage from Texas. They were going tempo, so they had what they wanted. He just hurried his delivery, and that ball sailed on him. I don't care who you are, as good as you are, if your mechanics get off a little and you start to press and hurry, the ball could go anywhere.
Second and 10, they fake it to ETN, and again check it down to Oscar Delp. They've involved the tight ends early so far. Malik Muhammad knocks him out. 3rd down and long again.
Now again, that's a play against man coverage. You throw that out in front of him, and he turns the corner, and it's probably a race to the end zone. But by Texas sitting back and playing zone, they're able to let those receivers on the outside, let them go downfield. The safeties have them. Then he can turn his eyes around the corner and make a nice play that time by Malik Muhammad there on that out cut by the tight end.
Crowd take and make an impact here. Slant incomplete. Lovett was coming in the middle. I don't know if he felt some footsteps, didn't make the catch, and Texas is able to force a field goal attempt.
Well, it's because, you know, I think he sees 88 Sorrell. Everyone's lined up. Look at everybody on the front, but watch as the ball is snapped. How he is expecting head on a swivel. He gets out there just enough to be able to get in the way of that throwing lane, and I think ultimately impact the accuracy of that throw. A pretty accurate throw. Maybe the receiver felt 88 getting into his face.
So Beck now holding for Peyton Woodring, who's missed only 1 all season, and that was from 55 yards at the end of the half against Mississippi State. This from 33, and he does get it inside that right upright. So Georgia given a gift there. Great field position off the return. Comes away with 3 and builds it to a 10-0 lead. And now Sarkisian and Quinn Ewers in this Texas offense will try to get going. They haven't so far.
All my favorites for just $7 each? That's crazy. Or am I crazy?
Seeing 7s? It's a sign to order from Pizza Hut's $7 deal lovers menu.
Bundele Save.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. What's going on here?
Coach saves so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan. He decided to bundle practice with ballet.
Undale. Save.
Doesn't that just say bundle and save? Hey, Hutch. Less talky, more dancey. Double time. Boodle, save, boodle, save.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
I want to see that on game day.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. CJ Stroud putting up points with My Lowe's Rewards.
He is really cleaning up.
Come on, man.
It's the cart. He's got all the cleaning supplies in his cart.
In-store, online, our Lowe's team has you covered.
Dude, this thing is awesome. I know. I bought it using the Cash Rewards card from Navy Federal Credit Union. I get cash back on every purchase. Honestly, I can't imagine where I'd be without them. One word. Got it. Reeling in fish. No. Eating fish. Fish in the sea? Movie.
Introducing the new Cash Rewards Plus card. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners, every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
Hell no, I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to that.
Kamala supports transgender sex changes in jail with our money.
Kamala even supports letting biological men compete against our girls in their sports. Kamala is for they, them. President Trump is for you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
This is your sign to do dinner at Cracker Barrel and dig into an irresistible shepherd's pie with crispy hash brown casserole on top. Or make your hash brown casserole a little more breakfasty. So get the crew together and come
I don't know
on
if y'all been to a Cracker Barrel, but that shit bland as hell. I don't know if it's up here in the Northwest or what, but that shit's bland.
One or two zombies I can manage, but a whole ship.
That shit for old people with no taste buds that can eat soft food.
National Championship Trophy presented by Dr. Pepper, making its way to Austin here. Long way to go. Will we have a 16-0 team or a 17-0 team? It seems very unlikely.
Hard to imagine.
The last of the undefeated teams in the Southeastern Conference down 10 on their home field early second quarter. Golden will let this one bounce in the end zone. There's the Modelo playbook. So far, Kurt?
Yeah, third downs. Texas has had some issues. They're 0 for 4, and what's been unique is we've seen Georgia come after in different ways. Defensive line, here they dial up the pressure. Everett gets home, ball bounces around. This is after the pick by Beck, and then it's just, wow, good against good, and Jalen Walker gets the best of Kelvin Banks at times with a great sack. So 0 for 4, dialing it up, and on those third downs, they're averaging over 7 yards. So they got to get better on first and second down, get more manageable third downs for Texas.
The Texas offense, it's in their first 17 plays, have picked up 14 yards. Ryan Niblett, speedy running back, wide receiver combo, makes a nice gain. Holly?
You guys are talking about Texas's offensive line handling that pressure. I just saw their tackles, Kelvin Banks and Cameron Williams, having long conversations about hand placement. How are you handling this pressure? They're trying to help each other on the edges. They're getting a lot of different looks from Georgia up front, and they're having great communication to try to sort it out so they have some better success on the offensive line.
Not a group that's been puzzled very often, Holly. This is I think the best offensive line in the country, but they've struggled early on. They've flipped back the screen. It's incomplete. There was pressure there, but it was overthrown. Brinson was in the face of yours.
Well, we talked about this on College Game Day. Anytime a guard pulls around like this, that usually is an indicator for the linebacker to get out of there. Instead, they've prepped this all week. They knew exactly what was coming. That guard pulled around, and you saw 5, Raylan Wilson say, oh, I know what they're up to. They're going to throw this screen pass. Great position, great prep there by Georgia's defense.
Empty backfield. Let's see if the Dogs come after him on this 3rd and 6. They rush 4. Ewers intercepted. He threw it right to Dalen Everett, who's had a monster first half. Forced and recovered a fumble, now has a pick.
Well, to Holly's point, it's not just the defensive front, Holly, it's the secondary. Look at this view. Anybody watching, when a corner turns his shoulders like that to a receiver, that's man-to-man. He gets out of man-to-man. Now he's in zone. Now he's reading the quarterback. He's not with that receiver. So he baits him. Great job of disguising, and then keeps his eyes on the quarterback, steps right in front of it. Salute to Glenn Schumann, the defensive coordinator, and Kirby Smart for another great call. They're just one step ahead of Sark and Quinn Ewers in this first half.
And that is hard to do. Be a step ahead of Sarkisian on this offense, but now each quarterback has a pair of turnovers, and it's Beck's turn again in Texas territory at the 34. Pitch to the edge. Bell retreats after making the catch, and he's going to be knocked down after a short gain by Gilbo.
What a game of momentum. Georgia, after the throw by Beck, it looked like, oh boy, what's wrong with Carson Beck? You know, in these big games, is he pressing? Is he thinking too much? And his own defense with the Everett sack. Now another opportunity here with the interception.
Yeah, 3 straight drives beginning in Texas territory. They've run more plays in UT territory than their own so far tonight. This is the 18th. Take it to Etienne. Another throw to the edge. Cutting free. Love it. Love it. Knives down into the red zone, and the Dogs are threatening again. 17 more.
Just by flashing this little fake handoff, watch what it does to this nickel. He hesitates. Now you got a little bit of room to make a move on him after the catch. So just a little flash in the backfield. You get it out to a quick receiver who's great after the catch. The nickelback was kind of frozen, respecting it, and now he's able to wiggle and get around him. Great play.
Smith and Lovett off to the left on first down. Etienne. Trevor Etienne barrels down, dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. It's all Dogs in Austin so far.
What an effort here by Trevor Etienne. Great vision. Good job of bouncing it back. And then the effort at the end, I thought he might be down. Instead, he dives, gets the hand down, extends, and that is a touchdown for Georgia. What a play by the little number 1.
Second touchdown for Etienne, and these Texas fans and the head coach, too, stunned. They've been playing with the lead, blasting people early in football games. Now down 17, the longest deficit in 3 years. 2 Texas turnovers setting up both Etienne touchdowns.
Well, the right side of this offensive line, Truss, that Holly mentioned, moves down inside at right guard. Watched him with the blocking right here. This is a thing of beauty. Double team in the middle. Also the vision by Etienne. He bounces that back to the backside, into the traffic, and then extends, as we said, for that touchdown. And Chris, right now, as you said, it's all Georgia.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday purchases into extraordinary trips. And get access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
It's time for a new era of chicken. A slow roasted era. A quesadilla shaped era. A cheesy, saucy era. The Cantina Chicken Quesadilla, only at Taco Bell.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
Donald Trump makes a lot of promises, but we can be sure of one thing. If he wins, he'll ignore all checks that rein in a president's power. It's all in Trump's Project 2025 agenda. What does that mean for you? Higher cost on groceries, cuts to Social Security and Medicare, more tax breaks for billionaires, and a national abortion ban putting women's health at risk. A second Trump term, more unhinged, unstable, and unchecked.
What makes a carnival vacation fun? A little bit of everything for everyone. Like being this far above sea level. And this
That's
deep in
crazy, y'all.
Dishing up delicious food.
These
So no
commercials
matter what
is
you choose,
wild.
No one does fun like Carnival.
It's been through a lot.
We'll get there. It's okay. You're safe here. Come on. No hurry. Love begins with trust. I'm not going anywhere. That's why I got a Subaru.
The all-new Subaru Forester. Safe, long-lasting, trusted,
Aw,
loved.
how cute.
Yeah, Billy! Let him cook! Let him cook!
Oh, what's he doing?
He's just being influenced by football's ploy to make us hungry.
What?
Come on. Shake and bake. Let him cook.
Oh, don't let my man start feasting!
Whatever that is. It's like every celebration is designed to make you want to eat.
Honey, football did not turn our son into a promotion for
Game food. Buy one, get one spicy chicken sandwiches from Wendy's, only on Uber Eats.
Hey, okay.
Saturday Night Football is presented by Capital One.
Nick Saban with George Russell.
And in part by Taco Bell.
Formula One, of course, tomorrow. And Coach Saban a chance to get a little ride along in that course.
I'm sure Holly, did you? Coach said he went about 176 miles an hour.
Yeah, he beat me by 10 miles per hour. I'm a little disappointed with myself. But we were in the McLaren. That car was so amazing.
There you go, Holly.
You got the helmet?
I'm a huge McLaren fan.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, it was so awesome. I did make a bet with Quavo who would go faster. We were doing it at the same time. And he beat me by 2 miles per hour, too. So I'm going to have to talk to our driver, Fernando. But we had a blast. And that track is crazy. On Sunday when they do that race, guys, the turns are wild. And you will not believe it when you see how fast they're going around those corners. Cool. And we saw Lewis Hamilton in person.
Six-time winner of this. Again, that's 3 o'clock tomorrow on ABC. The always comical pre-race show begins at 1:30.
He just kind of takes a walk, that guy.
Walks around the starting grid. Oh, Martin. Yeah. Wow. It's a 17-point hole. Texas needs a spark. They have not gotten anything going on the running game. Wisner dropped for a loss there. Aguero on the play.
Boy, Quinn Ewers off to a really slow start. You can see the deficit that they're facing. He's 5 of 11, 17 yards. An interception that cost him a touchdown to Georgia. Start searching right now. They're not able to run the football. Only 1 yard running the ball.
Second down behind the sticks, and that's another catch made and another loss. Aguero back-to-back tackles for loss. It'll be third and extra long.
And what's happening is the line of scrimmage is being dominated by Georgia. That's just 4 guys. Ball's got to get out. You're sitting back, able to see that. Playing man-to-man underneath. You got 2 safeties back. Hard to get the ball thrown downfield. Timing and rhythm is just off right now. And give Georgia all the credit.
Incredible job by this defense. They gave up a bunch of yards, not just to Alabama, but also Mississippi State. All-out blitz. Ewers cannot escape. They've got him again. Jalen Walker for a second time against this highly touted offensive line. Dogs are owning them right now.
This time, again, different looks, right? This time, they're going to bring 6 guys. Watch the back. Gets blown up, pushed on his back. That's Jaden Blue. That pocket just collapses right on top of Quinn Ewers. There's 11 again. How fired up is Jalen Walker leading this defense? He's like, they can't take me. Not tonight.
He's right. Not many people have been able to overwhelm this veteran Texas offensive line. Evans comes up. It's a short punt. Nice tackle made in space over there, but Georgia already up 17 will take over near midfield, just 36 yards on the boot.
Introducing new Aroxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Aroxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Aroxon ED Treatment Gel.
Bacon. Good morning, everybody. Nothing like the Jersey Mike's morning prep. The sizzling bacon, the slicing of the tomatoes, the popping of the fresh lettuce.
Danny, what are you doing up there?
I've been living up here for months.
Got a package from Mr. DeVito?
Oh, my bacon sniffing horn. Oh, smell that bacon. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, now we're talking. Freshly prepped every morning. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
We're surprising Twisted Tea superfans with a Twisted Tea drop. Twisted Tea tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea and 5% alcohol to kick off your game day. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Out of money, I know. What are you, you're rich as hell. We're going to give you tax cuts. We're going to pay you.
I am not rich as hell. I work hard. I scrape to get by. Donald Trump wants to give tax breaks to billionaires, but Kamala Harris has plans to help us. She's going to crack down on price gouging and cut taxes for working people like me. I voted for Donald Trump before, but this time I'm voting for Kamala.
FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
I tried a bunch of different probiotics before Seed.
And they didn't help. It addressed my bloating and my irregularity.
It's really helping my daily bowel movements and keeping me pretty regular. I started feeling better and less bloated, felt flatter, lighter. I just keep going back to Seed because it actually works.
Now I walk around and smiling every day because I don't get bloated anymore.
The Wicked Witches of Hocus Pocus on the Wonderful World of Disney, ABC Sunday.
Just the sixth meeting here. The first three, all noteworthy. Back to the 49 Orange Bowl. Tom Landry, his last game as a player. And then Darrell Royals' first game as a Texas head coach, his September meeting in 57. And Sir Francis Tarkins' first game as a player at Georgia in 1958. Last time they met, 18 season, 19 Sugar Bowl. Texas got him 28-21. That was the Texas back moment for Sam Ehlinger.
Yeah.
Well, Georgia's back. If they ever win anywhere.
Right.
Again, tremendous starting field position. Total yards edge of 132 to 15. Back over the middle. Tried to find Lovett on the crosser. Misfired.
Texas bringing some pressure. Georgia does a really nice job of picking it up, communicating. Beck had time to throw.
Wonder, could they create explosive plays? 4 plays of 15-plus yards already for Georgia. Texas has 15 total yards of offense.
Look at that.
Through 23 plays. Beck steps up and checks it down. Pitch to the near side, and that's Anthony Evans still dancing free. Does get down. Makuba got him after a 9-yard gain right near the marker. Third down coming up.
He's close. Yeah, he's about a half yard, full yard short. So 3rd and 1. Here comes Georgia going fast. Texas got to get their call in and get down and get the cleats in the ground, get ready to go.
Yes, my Lord.
Etienne, first down and more. Trevor Etienne barrels forward down to the Texas 32. Got 14 more. What a first half for ETN.
Yeah, what a first half for this offensive line. This is an offense that couldn't run the football that well. All we've heard about is how they're too one-dimensional. Don't tell this offensive line tonight. They've rotated some bodies on the right side. They're opening up holes and getting ETN into space. It's averaging 10 yards a carry tonight.
No line, it still doesn't have their best player, Tate Ratledge, still not able to go. And that tightrope surgery on the ankle, not quite ready. Could be an emergency third center tonight, but the other guys are really stepping up. Beck backpedals on first down and just fires into the dirt. Don't see a receiver in the area. ETN was kind of close, but Sorrell is bearing down on him.
Yeah, he's been able to get off blocks and give pressure. He's just outside here. They move him around inside, outside. He's able to, say, I heard a screen. They're whipping on that left side. You can see ETN there. Throws it. ETN's kind of moving to the right.
Kind of came out of his hand funny.
Yeah.
No way there was an intention to try to complete that pass.
Nope.
Already thrown 23 passes in the first half. He's on that 50-pass pace again. Nate Frazier is the back, and the young guy stopped after a couple of yards. Be third down and long again.
I know there's 5 minutes to go here in this first half. It's an important last 5 minutes for Texas. They get the ball to start the second half. They got him at third down here.
Yeah. Well,
Texas is going to call a timeout.
Big lag. Just watching
I think
the
you're
game.
exactly right. I mean, right now, where they are, Georgia's sort of in fringe field goal range. But this has been an incredible first half. You said how important.
Put Arch Manning in, bro.
I think Georgia came in obviously with a brilliant game plan so far and bad intentions and an incredible first half against an offense that has been.
I can see your floating head.
Yeah, and I think the one thing
I can see your floating head.
They haven't played a great opponent. They played some good opponents, but not a great opponent. And I knew that Georgia, because all the people talking about, all of us talking about, boy, Georgia's just not quite. Remember the game against Alabama down 30-7? They showed so much heart and grit coming all the way back, but they have not put it together. So people wondered how good could they be. I think they took a lot of that personally. You knew they'd show up today in a bad mood.
I would say for Texas, I agree they haven't played a great team, but they play defenses like Michigan and Oklahoma. Certainly the strength of those two teams in defense.
Yep. But Georgia's defense tonight,
next level.
Next level.
Dogs 3 of 6 on third, and they've converted some third and longs already. Pressure comes back. Moves sideways in the pocket, incomplete. Tried to press the ball down.
Come on, put Arch Manning in.
But Gilbo was in coverage, and it's fourth down.
Jesus Christ, this guy cannot do. Supposed to be the #1 team in the league. Can't fucking do anything.
Beck does a nice job stepping up. Gets enough on that ball. Actually gets into the hands of Lovett, just not able to hold on to that. Pretty good effort there by Beck to get enough on the football.
So Peyton,
why you hating on Georgia? You really want us to lose that bad? You going for Texas?
We're going for neither team. I'm just saying, they're supposedly #1 team, and they ain't getting nothing but a field goal. But they know.
We're the #1 team.
Love to get 7 and really keep the
only team we lost to Bama, and that was a nail biter.
Texas now down 20.
And then again, Bama lost all these other teams, so yeah, that makes sense.
Again, if anybody can right this ship, it's Sark on the other side and try to figure this out with 4:43 to go. Again, this is an important opportunity, knowing that they do get the football to start the second half. He's looking at that play sheet, trying to figure out, okay, we're struggling up front, not protecting great, haven't been able to run the ball. Quinn is not feeling it at all. I'm not suggesting they go to Arch Manning. The only reason I would even bring that up, he was warming up during one of our breaks, is his mobility, his athletic ability to get away from some pressure. We'll see as this game goes on. I mean, again,
come on, Arch. Throw Manning in there.
Team.
They're about to. They're talking about it.
This nigga ain't doing nothing. Watch him come back. Watch them put this nigga in and they come back. If they come, if they put this dude in and they come back, oh lord. It's probably not because you guys' defense has been rocking shit. But still, you never know.
Wow, 20-0. You've been talking about Georgia's defense all day. What do you see?
Georgia's defense felt disrespected and they're dominating the line of scrimmage. Kirby has a game plan. Quinn Ewers is seeing ghosts right now.
Yeah, this is very simple. Steve Sarkisian needs to turn to Arch Manning right now. Well, you got your wish. Quinn Ewers is on the sidelines and Arch Manning is in.
It's Arch time.
Chris, Kirk, take it away.
You're all over it, Orlovsky. The crowd, a huge ovation as the redshirt freshman comes in the game. Looking to throw in his first play, and it darted. Georgia pressured him heavy. There was Aguero in his star position.
Now, what does Glenn Schumann do to welcome Arch Manning into the game? Brings pressure off the edge. And again, that's what you do with Arch Manning. Athletic ability to get away from 11, get away from the pressure that Georgia's front's creating.
Pressure off the edge, Kirk, and then Dan Jackson is all over the back. That wasn't going anywhere anyway. Now Wisner trying to turn the corner. It's been really tough to run the ball in Georgia so far. Picks up about 5, but still looking for their initial third down conversion. Interesting move here.
Yeah, it is. It is. And remember, we talked about this Texas offensive line as a real strength of theirs. When Ewers there watching Arch Manning get his shot, they go empty. They're going to bring the talented back into the backfield. Wisner.
How about this? You played 2.5 games, haven't played in a little while, though, and now you come in stone cold against this swarming defense. They heat up the pocket again, and Manning, although he's mobile, cannot escape. A flag comes down. Michael Williams dragged him down just behind the line of scrimmage.
I think Michael Williams got his hand up into the face of Arch Manning, may have grabbed the face mask.
Texas will take anything they get right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Michael Williams.
What bullshit is that?
Face mask, defense, number 13. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. It is.
Speaking of Georgia looking better, Michael Williams looks closer to being near 100%. Right hand got up. He had to stop. He wasn't going anywhere. But doesn't 13 look different?
Oh, my goodness.
He looks like a different guy than we've seen the last 3 weeks where he's been on a pitch count.
Yep.
Just super talented. Can be a game wrecker. Back healthy now. Pump fake for Manning, who steps up and fires low. Again, the pressure from Jalen Walker, who's just been a nightmare so far for Texas.
Yep. Nope.
And
hit the ground.
Nobody blocks it. So when you don't get blocked because you're getting looks where he's hesitant here, so nobody picks him up. Back's on the other side. Back doesn't. He helps with a chip on the left, but you want to keep an eye on 11 and White. He's one of the best pass rushers in the sport.
There's a flinch. Boy, this Texas offensive line continues to be unsettled, very out of character. Only 6 sacks allowed in the season. Georgia's got 3 already. I mean, Kelvin Banks has given up a sack. That's a headline.
Number 56, 5-yard penalty. It is second out.
When you're consistently getting beaten for an entire half, your mind, you're not yourself. And it's time to right tackle Connor Williams. I mean, all the things that you do subconsciously, the communication, all that, the teamwork, the continuity, it's being challenged by this front from Georgia.
Man fires complete. And catch is made there by Gunnar Helm. They involved the tight end for the first time. Pick up
hey, I didn't see that. They got Manning in. Look at that.
Been in for a minute, boy.
I was not watching. I was reading a message on my phone.
Bro, you've been in for like a whole drive and a half.
You can win those matchups in the interior. It's tougher on the outside.
Yeah, he ain't doing shit.
Man coverage,
right.
A lot of too high safety.
Just let him finish out this to come back at halftime.
Around pre-snap. They're going to bring pressure. This time it's picked up. Manning down the middle. Incomplete. Downfield throws are a strength of his. DeAndre Moore had a step, but it's 4th down.
Yeah, they showed the pressure on one side. They walked it up over here, and then the pressure actually ends up coming from over here. It's picked up pretty nicely. Helm helps out. The right tackle helps out. You can see the underneath crossers wide open, and instead he takes a shot downfield to DeAndre Moore.
So Sarkisian makes the quarterback change. Didn't really get a drive going. The face mask set him up, but Georgia rises up again, and this punt will bounce into the end zone. So Georgia has 2:55.
Sheesh.
3 timeouts to work with before halftime. And we have to wonder, was that a series to let Ewers take a breather on the sideline, check it out, or does he stay with Arch Manning from here on?
Yeah, well, I think you got to give him another series. If you make that move, you can't just give him one.
Sunday NFL Countdown, Week 7, setting the table. Saquon Barkley did an interview before he goes back to the Meadowlands as a member of the Eagles. 10 Eastern tomorrow morning on ESPN and the app. ETN, a first down run. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Alfred Collins, big fella in the middle, made the stop.
You know, Kirby and Sark met only one other time going back to the COVID year, 2020. Sark was the offensive coordinator at Bama. That was a great Bama offense. Mac Jones, Smitty, Devontae Smith, they had 564 yards and 41 points that night. Today,
offensive line.
Yeah, that was a great team. Najee Harris, tonight 28 yards and 0 points.
Ball on the edge. Love it. In space. Takes a hit. Knocked down a yard short of the marker by Michael Taft.
You know, as much zone as Texas plays, when you have motion like this, you go from one. So look at the Texas secondary. No one moving. So he understands he's got to get the ball out there because look at that soft coverage. All you have is 11 Smith to make one block and then all that space.
2-minute timeout. Georgia will face a 3rd and 1 when you come back to Austin.
Is there anything better than an SEC tailgate?
Yep. A Sonic SEC tailgate. With all your Sonic favorites, like delicious Sonic Smashers on food-friendly foam fingers. Here, we wear our colors on the outside and the inside.
My stomach's cheering so hard right now.
That's the Quag. 100% creamy queso. Go long! Sonic in the SEC. A match made in football heaven.
I'm out here telling people how they can save money with Experian. You look like someone who has a lot of subscriptions.
I have a lot.
Too many, I'd say. You can see your subscriptions all in one place and cancel the ones you don't like. Dude, that's so easy.
I actually need that.
Get started now with the Experian app.
On a hyped-up Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
All aboard the hype train. We're going all the way. Woo! I heard this hype train runs an ice-cold Dr. Pepper.
And the hopes of overly optimistic fans. Hey, guys, check out my new tattoo.
Oh, we're so winning it all.
Even the national media agrees.
And they're never wrong about anything.
Oh, wait.
Our quarterback got injured in practice.
Okay, everyone off the hype train.
Well, that didn't last long.
College football, it's a Pepper thing.
Are you sure you can handle this?
You know I've always loved technology.
I get that tech has always been your thing, but why this?
Well, this technology protects the world, and I want to be part of that. So, Dad, what do you think?
They need a lawn back fast. And you need Scott's Turf Builder Rapid Grass. It grows grass 2 times faster than just seed the lawn. Giving you a stronger lawn. Smell that freedom, eh?
Download the MyLawn app today for lawn care tips and customized plans.
Feed it, lawn. Feed it.
You found it then?
Of course I did. Good boy.
Hey, Bruce.
Hey,
Hey, welcome.
Welcome back, buddy.
Do you remember what it was like not to be famous?
Yeah, I do.
So check it started. You always say that you want them to leave with more than they came. Yeah, that's my guarantee. Guarantee. You have the best job in the world.
Hell yes, I do.
Sunday night on ABC.
Man, this was a festive environment. This one kicked off, and these folks were stunned. Number one team in a 20-point hole, just trying to get to halftime and regroup.
I think everyone's in shock.
Except those who live inside the Georgia Bulldogs. They expected this.
Yeah, of course.
Need a yard here to get this drive going. Etienne. No, he's not going to get there. Instant penetration by Alfred Collins. And Texas will get the football back here with a chance to get on the board before halftime.
I know Coach Saban's at home watching this game. He's going to love to see this right here by Collins. Watch him extend, use his hands, get off the block, and get some help from the inside there. What a job.
Like that too.
Yeah, critical moment for the Texas defense. They come up with that stop on 3rd and short.
Georgia offense has been putting points on the board in every possession, taking advantage of some great field positions set up by some takeaways and a return. And Texas, the season off to a start there. Then Quinn Ewers, a non-contact oblique injury against UT San Antonio. Manning came in against that game. Then he played against ULM here and Mississippi State. Very efficient, long touchdown runs, some big downfield throws. Ewers came back after a month out of action. Played pretty well after a slow start against Oklahoma. So we'll see if Manning goes back in there. And he has not played anything like an opponent of Georgia.
Georgia out with their offense on 4th and short. They're obvious. They can't be going for this, right? With a minute 56, they've got to be just trying to draw them off.
Well, it's worth a shot here. I don't know if Texas is ready for this. Etienne is the back. Still plenty of time on the play clock.
No shots are going for.
Hey.
No
What?
biting. No biting from the Longhorns. So too experience for that.
Hey, man. I didn't know it was taking that left to return.
So
hey, yo, what?
He's used to having things just haven't clicked for him. It's happened really fast. The blindside sack by Everett there.
I think what you just said is the perfect phrase. It's happening really fast. Even for a veteran like Quinn Ewers, his defense is giving him so many different looks, and the pressure is getting to him so quickly. He's uneasy. He's out of rhythm. And it's going to be up to Sark at minute 56 to go to try to help these quarterbacks, whether it's Arch Manning or Quinn Ewers. They got to come up with some answers, because right now the line of scrimmage favoring Georgia really on both sides of the football.
Thorson out to punt. Bolden would love to set up Texas with some field position. They don't have a timeout, but do have a minute 56 to work with. Texas sends a second returner deep very late. Kirby Smart running around and pointing to his punt team. Thorson booms it high, and Bolden lets it bounce, and he's going to field it on the bounce. Slammed down immediately. Fooled no one. 49-yard punt. So Thorson does his job, and here comes Arch Manning. Obviously, the son of Cooper Manning, older brother.
Come on, next great era.
Elite recruit. Came here, redshirted a year ago. Thought he might have his turn this time, but Ewers decided to come back, and it's been a very interesting relationship. Ewers has mentored him a little bit. Manning has also helped Ewers in some certain respects.
Yeah, absolutely.
Team believes in him, that's for sure.
Yeah, I am far ahead.
Baptism, though.
You're showing a lot of his passing. We keep talking about his athleticism.
This is crazy.
If he's going to bring him back, his legs will have to be a part of it.
Runs a lot more like his grandfather than his uncles, and there he goes on cue. Manning.
He go?
Those long strides.
Yeah, I'm turning it off after this half.
Different component to this offense, huh?
Yeah, just talking about his legs. And the reason, not just that he's athletic and they're getting pressure, they're playing a lot of man-to-man. So when he gets away from that initial pass rush and surge, a lot of room for him to go.
Going on first down. Checks it down to Jaden Blue. The crowd energy has just come to life. Obviously, Manning, everybody knows the pedigree. Everybody's excited about him. He's the new guy in town, and this crowd has been kind of waiting to see him in kind of in a big game.
Oh, yeah. Getting close to a minute here. Needs a little more urgency.
Has time, now runs out of it and flips it down to Blue, who's got some space, and he skips out of bounds. That's a first down at the Georgia 48.
Yeah, really good job. Nice composure from Arch Manning. Everything taken away downfield. Waits, though. He didn't panic. He didn't just jump out of the pocket. He worked through his progressions from that pocket and then finds his check down. Very well schooled. Remember the tutelage of Sark and these 2-minute opportunities. He does a lot of this in these Thursday practices. It's not just Ewers taking those reps. So it could pay off in a big way here for Arch Manning if they can put points on the board.
Final minute. Pressure comes. Manning escapes on the run, trying to make something happen. Pan out, get away from Jalen Walker.
Right. Chris, instead of off the edge, he spies. This guy, again, he's an off-ball linebacker, really an edge player. Look at him waiting. Is he going to go? Is he going to go? It's a foot race. I got to beat him out there. I'm not going to. Look at the yardage he would have picked up if he got around him.
2nd and 21. Manning from the pocket. Ball comes loose. It's scooped up by Walker. Damon Wilson, who forced him out of the pocket in the previous play, knocks that loose, and Georgia with another takeaway.
Give me that.
Review this to make sure that it was a fumble. Arm not coming forward.
What an incredible game for these edge defenders for Georgia. Both Wilson and Walker, they'll play middle linebacker, but they'll, in obvious passing situations, because of their twitch and quickness, they line them up on the edge from time to time. And, well, you can see what Wilson could do. 6'4", 250. He and Walker having a field day on these pass rush situations.
Cannot overstate how shocked this Texas offensive line must be. 5 sacks. A couple of strip sacks by this Georgia defense. They've got a bunch of timeouts. 25 seconds before halftime. Pitch on the sidelines, catch made, and they'll spend a timeout right there. It was Arian Smith. Kirby says he took the timeout earlier. They didn't see him.
Yeah, he said 20 seconds.
Just give me 20.
Give me 20.
Man, if you forgot, Kirby Smart can coach.
Oh, yeah. Boy, this is a different energy, different confidence. They got backed into a corner. People doubting them. You knew they would come out here with bad intentions.
He's making his case to Matt Leffler. He really wants those 3 seconds back. Could be important. Still got a couple timeouts in field goal range already. Man, do you take a shot next? Had a couple picks, but do you press the ball down to the end zone? You try to make it 27. Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember, you don't have to on this play. I mean, you could pick up a first down, get the clock stopped, kill the clock, and still preserve that last time out, and still have a shot or two at the end zone. If that's the, I don't think you need to heave home to the end zone here. Pick up the first down, get across the 20.
And back has his pass batted down by Collins. Down to 12 seconds now. Still complete a pass in the field of play and spend that timeout. But they did use up precious seconds on that play.
Well, Collins is a big man, massive athlete, 6'5", 320. He's got a great ability against the run, holding the point, but we've seen him moving around tonight with some great quickness for his size at 320.
pitch to Smith. And he's going to be trapped right there. The clock ticking down, 7-6. They don't get it stopped, and Kirby's going to let it run down and spend that timeout and bring out the field goal team. What an incredible first half for this Georgia defense. Jalen Walker, Kirk, has 7 tackles, 3 sacks, recovered a fumble. Dalen Everett has 2 takeaways by himself.
Right. Yeah. And Texas has 38 yards of offense in this first half.
I don't think
Damn track.
I think he thought his team was ready. He was all business before the game.
Mean machine, red flag.
Time for Texas. What they do, how
There's
they adjust,
nothing finer
and what
than
they
all
do
the
in
land.
Agreed.
And the drunk, obnoxious Georgia fan.
A 23-point halftime deficit for the #1 team. All 3 phases for Georgia solid. They allowed 22 first half points in their first 6 games this season. Georgia 23 tonight. Let's get the reaction of Steve Sarkisian with Holly.
Coach, what did you want to see the change in your offense to bring Arch Manning in when you did?
Well, I was just trying to settle Quinn down a little bit, try to give us a little bit of a spark. But we got to get out of our own way. We're not playing very good as a unit right now. Thank God our defense is putting out some fires for us.
Regardless of who your quarterback is, what do you do up front to get some more protection and rhythm?
Well, we got to win on first down, and then we got to capitalize on 3rd and 4s and 3rd and 3s, but we got to find some explosive plays as well.
Thanks. Let's go to Katie.
Thanks, Holly. Kirby, your defense forces a quarterback change. How has your group been able to disrupt what's normally an explosive offense?
Well, our guys are playing really hard. Schuman's done a good job putting some packages together that have helped us a little bit disguise things, but we all know a lot of football to be played. We got to quick kick and field goals and score touchdowns.
Does Arch Manning change anything that you guys do defensively?
Yeah, a little better athlete, can run. They got some runs mixed in there with him. He's more apt to take off and scramble, and he did there. He's got really good legs, and I said that going into the game. He can use him for wheels.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No, he knows that his team staged a furious rally at Tuscaloosa. He knows that Manning and the Longhorns are capable, but a stunning first 30 minutes in Austin, Texas. 23-0. The Dogs barking and dominating. Halftime report coming up. You're watching the SEC on ABC.
Guess what, people? Wendy's took their nugs to a whole new level with sauce. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. So if you see a bunch of grown fans crying this season, their team either lost or they tried the spicy ghost pepper saucy nugs. Okay, pull it together, man. When you gotta bring the sauce on game day, gotta be Wendy's.
You can't see the over $400 billion we invested in our network, but you rely on it every day. You can't see the nearly 2.5 million connected businesses, but they fuel growth. And you can't see the interconnectivity of 28,000 public safety teams, but they protect us. You can't see it, but for 148 years, AT&T has proudly connected Americans.